Are you already drunk?
Oh, I am.
See,
83.
But you see what happened there, Virginia? We started a conversation based off that one point.
Yeah, you did.
I
Yeah.
said 83 million.
Another thing, you can ask them what they're doing for the holidays.
Not much. My family doesn't love me, so I'm doing nothing.
Why doesn't your family love you?
Well, because I am a drunk.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I don't follow through with anything.
Okay. See, there you go. We started another conversation. I got to know him.
Kevin, Virginia, and Jason are live on 97.9 WRMF and the KVJ Show app.
It's time to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beast, so don't get her pissed. It's Jason, talks like a spaz, and they love to talk about Bigfoot and stats. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ show.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to your Thursday in the KVJ show. Hello.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, here we go, baby. The weekend pretty much gets going today.
It's chilly out there.
It is, I know. Boy, the weather is just kind of all over the place. Like, I came to work yesterday in shorts and then kind of went home, chilled, did some stuff, had a sick kid, and then went to go out to a meeting last night, and it was freezing.
It was.
I'm like, what happened? Yeah, you got to, like, stick your toe out the door every time you leave now. I don't know, hot, cold. I mean, just 2 days ago.
It was muggy and gross.
Well, on my car, it said 93 degrees. I don't know if that was legit, but it said 93 degrees. That's not the photo. And then this morning, it was 53 coming in.
Florida's in menopause.
Yeah, it just can't make up its mind. I mean, we've been swinging wildly back and forth. So it is a chilly day today. Probably wearing a little bit of a sweater going out. I don't know. Have you seen the forecast for the weekend, what it's going to be?
It's supposed to be stay cool, and then I think right at the weekend it starts to heat up a little bit.
A little bit, but not too crazy. Now, you know, you can't ever believe the iPhone on a Thursday looking at Sunday, but it says it's going to be a high of 81 on Sunday.
Okay.
Okay, high of 81. That's not awful.
Low of 65. I mean, that might be really nice on that Pontiki boat.
Yeah, that's going to be a good time. Yeah, that's going to be going down on Sunday. We got the Pontiki. We got a ton of stuff that's happening. Yeah, so if we're going to the sandbar and the Pontiki boat Sunday, then we'll want a little bit warmer weather. We got the Vanilla Ice Holiday Block Party Friday night at Wellington Winterfest out there at the Palm Beach International Equestrian Center. Virginia's going to be at Legacy Place on Saturday.
You'll definitely need a sweater for Friday night.
Okay.
Good, it can cover up the belly. I love cold weather. You can wear, coats to cover up your girth.
I got a friend that would wear a sweater vest in July, but just because it covered his belly.
I know that move. I have done that before, and then you go in the pool with your fleece on.
There's a lot of activities going to be kicking off tonight. Art Basel is going on in Miami, so yeah, that means all kinds of events going to be going on. A lot of artists going to be performing tonight, so that's why I say the weekend kind of gets going a little bit early. You got G-Eazy going to be at 11 in Miami. Sophie Tucker's going to be at the Villa Casa Casuarina, Virginia.
Oh, that's Casa Casuarina. That's where isn't that
Versace Mansion?
Versace Mansion. Yeah.
Yeah, they've renamed it. It's now called the Villa Casa Casuarina. So they're having a big suave party with the very hip Sophie Tucker performing there.
Ooh, I love
that.
Who's Sophie Tucker?
Sophie Tucker, they had a song that was, I don't know, it was kind of big earlier this year. They've had a few things.
Okay,
a little bit more.
They're a band, not a person?
It's two. I think it's a guy-girl kind of like thing. Yeah, in fact, you might recognize, this song right here is kind of,
I feel like we're going into a topic.
This is Rocco's cut.
This is it. Okay, well then you should take him to the
my
Versace.
best friend, and we got some S to do.
Yeah. This is Sophie Tucker, yeah.
Okay.
So this is who's going to be at the Versace Mansion tonight.
Oh, I can hear it. I can see it now.
Yeah, real trendy.
It fits.
Oh, yeah, real just like, it's Basel, yes. And Paris Hilton, I'm sure, will be there. So.
They used this in an iPhone commercial.
Yeah.
That's when Rocco got hooked on it.
Well,
He's like,
It's weird. You play these songs, and I think they're just instrumentals, and then I'll be out, and then I'll hear the intro to go, are we getting ready to talk about something?
Yeah.
And then it's a song will play on, and it sounds nothing like I thought it would sound like. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, you only get a little portion of it here. So, yeah, this group is going to be there tonight. You've got XX Tentacion's Skins album. First time you're going to get to hear that tonight. They're going to be live streaming it at the RC Cola plant there in Miami. So that's part of the Art Basel.
RC Cola plant. That sounds awesome.
Yeah, right?
I grew up on RC Cola.
You did? Well, there you go. That might be your cut then. And on the other end of the spectrum, you got Barry Manilow at American Airlines Arena.
All right, now we're talking,
What?
baby. Yeah.
That's not Art Basel. That's something completely on the other end of the spectrum. So, point being, there's a lot of stuff to do tonight, including the Panthers with the Avalanche at the BB&T Center. So, lots of stuff going down tonight here in South Florida.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away. Cause you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in just a second in your Dirt of the Day, more details about the Les Moonves thing. This could be a big problem for him. He's still waiting for his $120 million severance payout from CBS. He hasn't got that yet. They were going to give it to him after this investigation was complete. So, coming up in a second, I'll tell you what they're saying about all of that money, and that's a lot of money. That's probably why Julie Chen is sticking around to see what's going to happen with that $120 million.
Yeah, wonder.
In other news, it looks like Brad Pitt and Angelina's custody battle is over. Now, they split a couple of years ago, but have been battling heavily over custody of their 6 kids. The two sides, they say, just reached a deal with both of them sharing joint physical and legal custody, which is exactly what Brad wanted, but not what Angelina wanted. She had been vying for complete and total control of everything, but I guess the judge and all of the family experts that had spent time with the family figured that it was in the best interest of the kids to have joint physical and legal custody. So,
if both parents are functional, it is, right?
and if both parents are trying and admitting
Yeah.
their mistakes and wanting to be better, I
Right.
think you got to give them a shot. I mean, Brad Pitt can't be that bad of a guy. He wants to do better and be better, and he's been very public about that. And I think she's just mean. I think that she's just vendetta to the max.
Yeah.
And if you cross her once, that's it. You're done.
It's kind of a one and done kind of thing.
Look, in most things in life, I agree with you, Angelina. Most people, one and done. But not the father of your children. You gotta put your hate for him aside. Trust me, we know the hate. You've gotta put it aside and realize that it's in the best interest of the children to have the mom and the dad in their lives. And the court agreed with that. Jessica Simpson and Natalie Portman appear to be in a cat fight, and I love it. Jessica, back in the day, posed for a magazine, and she was on the cover in a bikini, and she was talking about being a virgin. So in a recent interview, Natalie told USA Today, "I remember being a teenager, and there was Jessica Simpson on the cover of a magazine saying I'm a virgin while wearing a bikini." And Natalie Portman said, "I was confused, like, I don't know what this is trying to tell me as a woman and as a girl." Well, Jessica Simpson fired back very quickly and said, "Natalie, you should know better. As public figures, we both know our image is not totally in our control at all times, and that this industry that we work in often tries to define us and box us in. Being in a bikini and sexy and being proud of my body are not synonyms with having sex. I made it my practice not to shame other women for their choices. I encourage you to do the same."
Oh, wow.
And I guess Jessica wins this one because Natalie then responded back apologizing and saying she's sorry for any hurt her words caused.
That means Twitter got to her. Oh,
Twitter
can't
got
believe you
to her.
shamed her.
And Twitter's right. You can't do that. Just because you wear a bikini does not mean you're out there having sex.
No, worry about yourself.
Worry about yourself, Natalie. Honestly, worry about yourself. And finally, here, that whole investigation that the lawyers have going on, these are lawyers that work for CBS, and they're looking into Les Moonves' words, and they're trying to match up his words with his actions. And the lawyers are now telling CBS that they believe that Les Moonves deliberately lied to them and minimized his sexual misconduct. And if he did, Those exact infractions would violate his employment agreement, and that would then allow CBS to not pay his $120 million severance that they owe him. Wow, that would be huge. I'm sure they don't want to pay it. And that's what's going on in your Dirt of the Day, brought to you by the Little Smiles Holiday Toy Drive. It's your chance to put a smile on a little child's face this holiday season. You can drop off a toy at hundreds of drop-off locations all over South Florida, or click online as well. All the details are there. You can find out how you can donate for gift cards for the older kids at littlesmiles.org.
Looking for what's going on in South Florida? Sign up for our KVJ e-blast and stay connected.
Johnny, your elves gotta step it up. It's time for the big finish at Arrigo.
We're on it, Jimmy.
Johnny, what's wrong with your voice?
Don't know. Maybe I'm shouting too much.
It's the big finish event at Arrigo Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat. Hurry and save up to 30% off MSRP on over 4,500 new vehicles.
Johnny, that green suit makes you look shorter.
That's it. I'm putting you on a naughty list. You gotta go Arrigo.
Select models, amounts vary, plus tax, title, dealer install option, $7.99 dealer fee. Rebates apply to dealer. See dealer for details.
Strax Rejuvenation. Get sexy now.
Have you always wanted a cosmetic procedure but just don't have the $5,000 to $10,000 sitting around? Or are you tired of financing and been turned down because your credit isn't perfect? Well, get ready to have your procedure. Just log on to straxrejuvenation.com and fill out the secure credit application. Select the procedures of your choice from breast augs, lipos, facial surgeries, hair transplants, gastric sleeves, or any other cosmetic procedure you can think of. A financial expert will work out a great price and then call you with the payment terms. All you may need is a current bank account, social security number, and a consistent monthly income. After you receive your pre-approval, their representatives will help set up a free consultation with a board-certified surgeon with absolutely no obligation on your part. This is a very unique opportunity, so log on to straxrejuvenation.com now and finally get the cosmetic procedure you've always dreamed of. Again, for credit approvals and free consultations with more than 10 board-certified surgeons, log on to straxrejuvenation.com.
Ribs, and more ribs. Flanagan's Rib Fest. Legendary baby back ribs, discounted through September 1st. That means all Flanagan's rib entrees, full rack, half rack, ribs and wings, ribs and shrimp, ribs and chicken. Everything, including Joe's Rib Deals. Enjoy a frosty pint of Joe's Pale Ale, just $1.99 all day, every day. Flanagan's offers all brands of liquor, beer, and wine, up to 50% off. Weekends 11 a.m. till 7 p.m. and every night after 9 p.m. Unbeatable! Keep your Flanagan's receipt for a free $10 Flanagan's gift card when you buy 2 bottles of B&G Côte de Provence Rosé for only $9.99 each at any Big Daddy's Liquors. Flanagan's is now hiring cooks, managers, and kitchen managers, and Big Daddy's is now hiring sales associates. Flanagan's, still the one for ribs.
The season of free is in full swing at T-Mobile. And this time, we're going big. Like the biggest screen you'll ever see at T-Mobile big. Because we're giving away 50-inch Samsung 4K TVs. You heard right, a free 50-inch TV delivered in time for the holidays when you get one of the latest Samsung phones and add a line. Buy a phone, get a free TV. It's that... Whoa.
Where is it?
We're here for the free Samsung TV.
Hey, careful. How'd you get in here? This is a recording studio, guys. You have to go to the store.
Oh. To T-Mobile.
Okay, if you missed out on Black Friday, then this is your second chance. Score a free 50-inch Samsung 4K TV, but only if you get to a T-Mobile store right now. Because from the looks of it, this deal isn't going to last long. Come join us at T-Mobile before it's too late.
At participating stores, offer fulfilled by Samsung with online redemption code. Qualifying credit, new line of service, timely redemption, and phone finance agreement required. 2 new lines required for new customers. 1 offer per account.
The holidays are for sharing with loved ones, not staring at a computer screen. That's why the Mall at Wellington Green is the place to surround yourself with the sights, sounds, and spirit of the season. Create family memories and traditions that will last for generations. Take a photo with Santa, visit all of your favorite stores, or simply sit in a cozy cafe and relax with some holiday cheer. Find that special something for every good girl and boy at the Mall at Wellington Green and put a bow on it. Find stores, hours, and event information at shopwellingtongreen.com.
Hey, it's Virginia. Come join me and the entire KVJ show. We're going on the Pontiki Party Boat. It's a 45-foot tiki party boat leaving from Harborside on Sunday, December 9th from 2 to 4. It's fully staffed with a captain, food from Calaveras Cantina. Tickets are just $60 and they include free beer and wine. Don't miss out. Get your tickets now at gopontiki.com.
Feed the block with a little help from Publix. Get fully cooked smoked chicken, ribs, and pulled pork that are perfect for any gathering. All you have to do is heat and eat. And don't forget to grab some sauces, such as traditional sweet and spicy, Carolina-style mustard, sweet and tangy vinegar, and Alabama-style white. Stop by the Publix deli to see all the delicious options for your next barbecue. Visit Publix.com/smokehouse to learn more. Publix, where shopping is a pleasure.
Here's a holiday gift for you to 2 great concerts coming to Abacoa in Jupiter. Toots in the Maytals Sunday, January 13th, and Pepper with Sticky Fingers Thursday, March 14th. Right now, for a limited time, go to Eventbrite.com, use code LOYAL, and get discounted tickets for both shows.
Hi, I'm attorney Robert Rubenstein, and this is Rubenstein's Rules for Personal Injury. Rule number 11. Truck accidents require special attention. Sometimes trucking companies put their drivers in a difficult position, and accidents happen. Driving without sleep can be as dangerous as drunk driving. Loads can be too heavy. Evidence needs to be preserved for inspection without delay. Some trucking companies hide insurance, but we know how to find it. Call Rubenstein Law at 1-800-FL-LEGAL. Offices in Palm Beach and throughout Florida.
Being sick is never convenient. That's why CareNow Urgent Care clinics are open late, 7 days a week. CareNow Urgent Care. Walk right in or check in online at carenow.com.
Okay, here's the deal. You're a freelancer, a hired hand, a self-made, self-owned business of one. Whether you're a contractor, creative director, or consultant, you're the boss. And that makes things easy. Unless, of course, you're trying to get a mortgage. When it comes to qualifying for a cash-out refi, gig economy workers come with more obstacles, more complexities, and more stress, right? Wrong. Dial 855-875-CASH, and one of our cash-out mortgage specialists will help you qualify for the lowest interest loan possible, regardless of your source of income. It's the easiest call you'll make all day. That's 855-875-CASH. Make the cash call today. First Mortgages, Impact Mortgage Group, DBA Cash Call Mortgage, 19500 Jamboree Road, Irvine, California, 92612, NMLS 128231. Equal housing lender, not licensed in all states, including New York. Call 855-657-9910 for licensing terms and restrictions. Again, that's 855-875-CASH. Make the cash call today.
Miami City Ballet presents George Balanchine's The Nutcracker, an enchanting winter wonderland of toy soldiers, the Sugar Plum Fairy, and more. Set to the beloved music of Tchaikovsky, performed by live orchestra. Make it an unforgettable holiday with family and friends, December 28th through the 30th at Kravis Center in West Palm Beach. Tickets from just $29. On sale now at MiamiCityBallet.org or call 877-929-7010. Share the joy of Tchaikovsky, The Nutcracker, live with Miami City Ballet.
You know, when it comes to a move, this is one of those things that, trust me, you don't want to try to do yourself. You're not a mover. I'm certainly not a mover. Last time I moved, I was pregnant, so I wasn't going to lift a thing. That's why I hired the guys from Good Greek Moving and Storage. They are amazing. They are on point. They do everything for you. You're not going to have to lift a finger. They'll come in your place with the boxes. They'll pack it all. They'll move it all. They'll unpack it at the new place and take the boxes with them. And then, boom. Your move is literally done in one day. That is amazing. Our friend Spiro runs the company over there at Good Greek Moving and Storage. He's a former Miami-Dade SWAT police officer, so they tend to do things on point. If you've got a move coming up or you know a family member that's going to be moving, tell them to pick up their mobile phone and dial ** Greek. Thank you so much to Good Greek Moving and Storage. All year round, they help us everything from little smiles to our holiday toy drive to the KVJ Volunteer Army. They are awesome. They are charitable, and they are the kind of company that you want to do business with. So pick up your mobile phone, press ** Greek. Good Greek Moving and Storage, the official movers of the Miami Marlins.
Do you need legal help? Call Anna Jar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
KVJ not only does a radio show, but also does an after-the-show podcast. Watch or listen on kvjshow.com.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
What you got on your mind today, Jay Bird?
Why is wearing a hat indoor so offensive? I get that it was an olden kind of a thing, an olden days kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Why in modern day is it really still such a faux pas to wear a hat inside? I don't understand why this still goes on. My buddy's having this big birthday thing at this bar down in Boca, and there's a dress code. You can't wear a hat. You can't even wear one of the fancy hats in there. No hats whatsoever.
Really?
Yeah, I just think that's the dumbest rule. Can someone explain why you can't have that?
I don't know.
Other than the fact that, it looks a little... I mean, that's the dumbest crap.
Well, take off your hat and look at it.
Well, okay. That's my baseball cap. I mean... I'm not even talking about a baseball cap. I'm talking about a regular, even if you want to wear a...
I think a fedora should be allowed.
Agreed.
A baseball cap, it just says cash. And maybe the place wants to be a little more sophisticated.
But if someone's got money they want to spend, and let's say they wear a baseball cap, why does it matter?
Because the place is trying to portray an image of, okay, we are not only Boca, but we are fancy, and we are definitely better than you.
I mean, have you ever seen a guy in a suit with a ball cap? It doesn't look that bad. It doesn't look that bad.
You don't see it very often.
That's because people have been scared to do
That's because
it.
it doesn't look right.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't understand what the difference is, because women, when they wear hats, it is classy and it's nice. You go to the Kentucky Derby, and that's the thing. All women wear hats. You know, when I went over to Israel, that was the big thing. A lot of women, in fact, they want you to cover your head. That is a big thing. That's actually meant to be respectful. But yet here in America, for guys, a lot of times wearing hats inside, even what he's saying, even if it's a nice, classy hat, it is kind of odd why with women it's considered to be good manners, and guys it's considered to be bad.
I got into such a big fight with one of our old bosses back at our old station because there was a place that wanted me to go there, and they're like, Jaybird cannot wear a hat, blah, blah, blah. I said, I'm wearing a hat. It turned into this big thing. I was the diva. But they couldn't give me an answer why. It's just like, we just don't like hats. That was their answer. We just don't like hats.
I think places like that, they're trying to be fancy. And they think that a ball cap makes them more of a casual spot.
And do you see why I can't stand fancy things, Kev? Do you get it?
Yeah, I understand. I think this is a weird thing. I mean, I had this happen, once upon a time at my church. Remember when we had that bet when Ohio State played LSU in the national championship? LSU won, so I had to dye my hair purple and gold.
Yes.
And it was crazy and out of control.
It was hideous.
It was.
You don't want to bring that in the house of worship.
Right, and so I had a hat on, and one of the ushers is like, you got to take off your hat. And I'm like...
You don't want me to, bro.
I'm like, honestly, I think taking off my hat's going to be a lot more... And I'm going to be very self-conscious. I'm like, And he's like, well, sorry. And I'm like, okay, I'm out. So I left, and then... what happened was the head pastor wound up calling me the next day. He said, look, we addressed that. We don't have a problem with that. You come as you are kind of thing. But it just goes to show you that I think...
the head pastor called you?
Oh, yeah, he did. Oh,
wow.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he did.
That is some power.
He found out that the Kevin Ralston
so
was
I think
mistreated.
I railed him on the radio.
Yeah, you did. I remember that.
Kevin Ralston got chucked out of mass? What?
I remember you went off on a kind of like what I'm doing right
because
now.
It's the same thing. And I believe I was right. And the head pastor called up and said, yeah, we don't care. It's not a big deal, but it just goes to show you.
What would Jesus do? Jesus took everybody.
Yeah.
He did not discriminate.
Because it is a weird thing, and I was just kind of looking for what is the origin of this, and the only thing I can find is going all the way back to like medieval knights. It was considered to be unfriendly or aggressive if they didn't show their smiling face to the public. And if you understand what a knight was, you don't know, do they come in war or do they come in peace? And so they wanted to see your face, and they wanted you uncovered to know what your intentions were. And so we kind of got hooked on that thing with men and covering themselves, because you don't know, is this guy aggressive or is this guy coming in peace?
I mean, I see what you're saying about having a tomato sauce stained hat walking into a fancy place, but you got a nice hat on. There was a person that I knew, I played baseball with. He had a big scar on the side of his head, and he was bald, and he didn't like the scar, and he always wanted to wear a hat wherever he went, and so many places wouldn't let him in. And you're like, you don't know if someone's got some issue that they're, like Kevin say, insecure about. It's a stupid rule, and it, like you're saying, it's dating back to medieval times.
Mm-hmm.
We're just going along with things.
That was what it was, and I don't know why we are where we are right now, because you look back even in the 20s, and guys would wear a lot of hats. They wear the fancier hats. and you would see that a good bit. And as far as I know, they probably wore them inside. So why are we at this point where, you're just not really supposed to do it? It's a great question.
If you see like every gentleman, when you watch, I watch like guys come into places and guys go into church and guys go into fancier places, they all take off their hats. I think it's a sign of respect too to the establishment that you're going into.
It's dumb. It's a dumb rule.
Look, it is what it is.
Medieval times. All right, I think we might want to everyone's updating. We're updating mermaids and all this stuff. We can't update the hat thing. Come on.
Yeah, one other site here says that for men, it's kind of odd because it's just flipped. Women, it is respectful. For guys, it's not. They say going all the way back to the Bible itself, Paul talks about how a man ought not to cover his head since he is the image and glory of God.
Don't cover yourself. You're the image of God, Jay Bird.
Yeah. So
All right, so I'm being
know.
sacrilegious now when I wear a hat indoors.
Yeah.
Let us drink in all your biblical glory.
I need a haircut anyway.
Yeah. So I think it's outdated.
All right.
What you got on your mind today, Virginia?
I have a little mystery, and I wonder if this has ever happened to anybody else. So I specifically remember I went shopping and I went to the Publix Greenwise, and it was right after we had made the announcement that they were going to be closing, because I was so sad that day when we said it on the radio that I wanted to go and just drink it all in and kind of have a moment with my favorite store to shop in. So I went and I got all these groceries. And I know for a fact I got those, those pretzels with the peanut butter on the inside?
Oh, come on, man. Yes.
Publix Greenwise has them in that large container. And the reason I remember them is because they were 2 for $1. They were buy one, get one free. And I was like, ooh, Rocco loves those. Mags loves those. I scooped up 2. I know I paid for them. And I don't know what happened to them. I can't remember if I loaded them in the car or if they fell out somewhere, but they're not in my house. Do you ever buy groceries and then they're missing?
Yes, I bought a sub not that long ago. Couldn't find it anywhere. It was like it vanished in thin air. And
Where the hell?
And it was a sub, y'all. That is the good stuff. That's what you are devastated if you lose a sub. I get it.
I remember paying for them, and I know I remember loading my groceries in the car. I wouldn't have left food in the cart.
Do you do what I do? Leave things on the roof of your car, drive away?
Never. I got a big SUV. I don't think I can reach the top.
Good news, I have those peanut butter things at home. I have to go out after the show. I have to go shoot Chewy with his shot. I know it sounds terrible. I have to put his insulin shot in him, I should say.
Yes, I have to give him the shot.
I
Yes.
should not say I have to shoot Chewy.
Yes. All of a sudden, he's become Old Yeller.
I've got those peanut butter things there. I'll bring them to you.
Oh, you're sweet.
Yeah.
What I got on my mind today, my son Cannon was homesick yesterday, so we watched the Star Wars movie Solo together. I'd only seen like the first part of it on a flight and didn't get to finish it, and so we sat and watched it, and I gotta say, honestly, it wasn't bad. It was good. I liked it. I don't know that I would rank it up there with my joy and love for the original trilogy, and maybe that's because I watched him at the age I was, but Ron Howard, who's done so many other great movies, I thought it was solid. It was okay. I liked the characters a little bit more. I thought the guy that played Han Solo himself was kind of a likable character, and they did a good job representing some of the other characters in it. So if you've not seen it yet, I know it's one of those ones you can just watch at home. So I kind of enjoyed it. So, and I think there was actually a story today because my son Cannon was asking me, he said, so are they making another Star Wars movie? And I'm like, yeah, where are they with the saga? Because I think after Solo, they had talked about slowing it down a little bit, that maybe they were coming out with too many of them.
Well, Solo didn't do great at the box office,
Right.
according to them. And there's been some pushback from a lot of the diehard fans. They are, I believe, releasing the new one in 2019.
Okay.
We're at that last chapter, the ninth saga.
Yeah, okay. I don't even really, that's the hard thing. It's zipped in and out of all these different storylines, and I don't know where we are.
Remember, Luke meditated himself. I shouldn't give the spoiler out. Never mind. Hold on.
Yeah, that's big spoiler alert there.
Yeah, I should not talk. I'm too in it. When you bring up Star Wars, I'm too in it, baby.
Yeah. Well, it is Kevin Smith, who is a comedian. He did Mallrats and a couple other movies, the Bill and, was it Silent Ted or Bob or whatever their names are. Who are those guys?
Jay and Silent Bob.
Yeah, there you go. I always confuse them with Bill and Ted.
I get it.
Pretty much the same guys. He actually got to watch I guess, the filming of the new Star Wars. He had that kind of insider privilege. Here he is talking about it.
I was just over in England, and I visited J.J. Abrams on Star Wars, the new Star Wars movie.
And you can't speak, can you?
No, oh my Lord, they make you sign so many non-disclosure agreements that if I said anything, somebody pop out with a lightsaber, cut my hand off. Man, this movie looks fantastic. It's a year away, but man, it looks fantastic. I wept on set because I saw somebody give a career best performance, somebody I've seen in these movies before. I rolled a tear. It was so darn powerful.
Okay, so it's a year away from another Star Wars then.
I'm not buying it, Smith.
What aren't you buying?
He loved, me and him have different opinions on the Star Wars franchise. He loved the last movie. I hated it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That is the one where Luke returned?
Luke returned. They punked him out a bit. Yeah, made him a real bitter old man, kind of like what I sound like.
Yeah, okay. Somebody texted in and said, Virginia, it's possibly the bag was left at the register. Sometimes people tend to leave it there, and I think you can always let them know, and they will replace it for you.
That'd be nice.
Yeah. So
I don't want to do that, though. I'm not going to go back in there. Oh, I need my pretzels.
I got you taken care of. I got all the pretzels you need.
I'm going to go back in there because how does it work? When a Publix is closing, do they put everything on sale or do they just ship all that food to different stores? Because if they put it all on sale, Mama's down for that.
I don't believe in those going out of business sales anymore. I waited for Toys R Us every single week for their toys to go on sale. And they kind of did, but not really.
Not a lot.
No, not a lot at all.
I went in there, too. It was like 10% off. I'm like, really, y'all? 10%?
If that.
That ain't impressive.
Mm-hmm. Well, coming up here in just a couple minutes, there is a traffic problem in South Florida. We have a new culprit, and I'll let you know what it is coming up.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher. It's a great time to get into a new ride this month at all 3 Schumacher locations in North Palm, West Palm, and Delray Beach. SchumacherAutomotive.com. Come join the family. Well, you're going to want to keep an eye out for some roadway debris on I-95 southbound beyond Lantana Road. Exercise caution in that area. A little busier on the Treasure Coast. 95 northbound at Martin Highway. We have a disabled vehicle blocking a lane. 95 southbound at Canner Highway. Another disabled vehicle blocking the shoulder. And a crash on the Turnpike northbound. That's beyond Okeechobee Road in Fort Pierce. For those of you in Broward County, we have a wreck on the 595 eastbound exit ramp to US 441. That has the off-ramp right lane blocked. You'll see delays exiting in that area. Good news, though. Traffic is flowing smoothly at Schumacher Volkswagen on North Lake Boulevard. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits, 979 WRMF.
Air conditioner not cooling like it should? Call Lindstrom Air for a free air conditioning service call when we make the repair. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Nobody does it like the Rain Dancer Steakhouse since 1975. The best lunch, dinner, or happy hour.
Bring the whole family to Hoffman's Chocolate's Winter Wonderland in Green Acres, open nightly from 6 to 10 p.m. This 40-night event is one of South Florida's most popular holiday attractions. With its 125,000 illuminated lights, captivating holiday displays, giant Christmas tree, Santa's Village, presented by Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital, and an outdoor skating rink brought to you by the Florida Panthers. Don't forget to treat yourself to some amazing chocolates and ice cream. Celebrate the holidays with Hoffman's Chocolates. Visit hoffmans.com to find a store near you.
I gotta tell you, I got an illness trying to take me down, but luckily I got Revitalive in my corner. I go in there and boost up my immune system so I can fight off that funk when it comes in. It seems like everybody around me is sick, but I am fighting it, baby. What it does when you go into Revitalive, you boost up your immune system. You get those vitamins in there you need. You give your body a fighter's chance to be able to knock it out. And I don't do it just for that. There's so many other great perks. If you want more energy to knock out stress, a more youthful appearance, if you need to get rid of a couple extra pounds, you can actually lose weight because of Revitalive. Get rid of that brain fog, the migraines, fibromyalgia, thyroid issues, they got you covered. Just go see Dr. Roselli in there with your consultation. He'll make up a cocktail that's just right for you and what your needs are. And they got extended hours now on a Thursday night till 7 p.m. They're on Indiantown Road in Jupiter. Book that free consultation today. Just go to revitaliv.com. That's revitaliv.com.
Plato's Closet gift cards are perfect for everyone on your list. Plato's Closet sells trendy, gently used clothing, shoes, and accessories for guys and girls in their teens and 20s for way less than mall prices. And right now, buy $50 in gift cards and receive a $10 Plato's Closet cash coupon to use in January. Give them what they want this holiday season with gift cards from Plato's Closet. Offer expires January 31st and cannot be combined with other discounts. Plato's Closet, Boca Raton, Boynton Beach, Palm Beach Gardens, Jensen Beach, and Wellington.
When is a hamburger not a hamburger? When it's a steak burger from Steak and Shake. Juiciest, freshest burger in town. As in they make it when you order it. Not in a drawer just waiting for you. Super delish. It's Tracy St. George, and they made it even more fun to get into Steak and Shake now for their 4 for $4 menu. Where else can you get a lunch that's gonna fill you up for $4 other than Steak and Shake? Nowhere. For your number one choice, perhaps you're gonna choose the bacon and cheese single steak burger. Hardwood smoked bacon, choice of fresh lettuce, pickles, vine-ripened tomato, onion, mayonnaise, and Heinz ketchup. Perhaps the 3-breaded chicken fingers. Maybe the triple steak burger. Or the original double and cheese steak burger. 2 hot off the grill steak burgers with thick sliced American cheese. Pair that up with fries, another one of their fantastic sides, maybe their delicious baked beans or their creamy coleslaw, and you're getting a cookie. 4 meals, 4 items, $4. And it's happening now at Steak and Shake.
For top quality floors at rock bottom prices, come to Floor & Decor.
The largest tile and wood place I've ever seen in my life. It's every color, it's every style.
It's a one-stop shop. We got exactly what we wanted, and we paid the price that we were looking for.
Why wouldn't you want to save money and make your house look great?
The Design Center is total inspiration.
These guys know their stuff.
Hands down, the best place for floors, no question.
Floor & Decor. For a store near you, visit flooranddecor.com.
So if you're like me, Tracy St. George, and you do like to one-stop shop during the holidays, then Tommy Bahama is the place for you. Whether you're buying in-store or online, you can always find something for everybody on your holiday shopping list. And at Tommy Bahama, you can shop and eat without ever leaving the location. There's no better holiday treat. Great finds in fashion and food. Visit Tommy Bahama right now through December 31st for their Flip Side event. Spend $175 and get $50 to use in January at Tommy Bahama stores, restaurants, and online. Terms and conditions apply.
At MD now, they're open 365 days a year for your convenience. I love the fact that they're growing and getting bigger, and there's now 40 locations right here in South Florida. Celebrating a brand new location, the South Dixie location, located right there at Dixie and Belvedere.
This hour's music is brought to you by Jupiter Medical Center.
I'm meteorologist Chris Farrell for CBS 12 News. And a cold start to this Thursday. And a mostly sunny sky through the morning hours, then becoming partly cloudy. The high day still very cool, only near 70, and northeast winds at 20 miles an hour. Tonight's low 58. Friday, sunny to partly cloudy, lighter winds and milder with a high of 76, and a low on Friday night near 60.
Choose Jupiter Medical Center, the hospital that earned an A for patient safety from the Leapfrog Group, excelling in 27 key safety measures. It's part of their commitment to bring the highest standard of patient safety to you. Learn more at jupitermed.com/safety.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
Coming up on Friday, it is the 12th annual Vanilla Ice Holiday Block Party. All going to raise and collect toys, new and unwrapped, for our charity, Little Smiles. All good for kids here in area hospitals and shelters. Got a new location for it now. Going to be taking this as a Palm Beach International Equestrian Center in Wellington. All part of the Wellington Winterfest, where they have got the Winter Wonderland for kids, and they got a carousel, lots of cool things. Santa's going to be there. Get the photos. Just bring out those new unwrapped toys. It is going to be tomorrow night. Starts at about 6 o'clock. Ice going to be on stage around 8 or 9 o'clock. It's a Vanilla Ice Holiday Block Party tomorrow night.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Well, there's a new traffic menace now in South Florida.
Does it have blue hair?
No, that's not new. That's very old. I mean, very old. Yeah, no, the issue that we got now is those new scooters. South Florida towns are starting to pick them up. I believe Miami's had them for a little while.
Lauderdale's got them.
Yeah, Lauderdale just got them start of November, and it's becoming an issue. And there's been some mishaps, and some people are saying, oh, it's really awesome. I love these scooters. They're so handy, but they're causing some problems. And some people are starting to say, well, should we get rid of these? Some of the complaints, riders aren't following the rules. They're not wearing helmets. They're riding on sidewalks. They're going too fast and running people over. Children are operating them. You're supposed to be 18 or older to get on them, but there's nobody policing it.
Well, you have to scan your driver's license. When you first walked up to them, before you scan the barcode and get started, you have to fill out a little thing, and you have to put your driver's license in it.
Okay.
But it's very easy to beat the system. I did, because I used my license for the one company, and then Mags got my license for the other company. I rented both of them from different companies, and so that's how Mags could ride.
Yeah.
When we were in Los Angeles.
Okay. So that's kind of part of the issue is riders under the age of 18 are getting on there. People that are hammered, 2 people at a time, all these kind of issues. And they just had something the other night that has brought this back up again, where there was a 14-year-old that got hit by a car.
Oh.
At 3:28 a.m. Saturday near downtown Fort Lauderdale on Federal Highway.
Okay, what the hell is somebody that young doing out at that time of day?
Probably snuck out.
Yeesh.
Hopped on a scooter. Yeah. Cruising around 328, and it was a hit and run. So the car hit him and then took off. So who knows what was going on with that driver.
Is the kid okay?
Critical condition.
Oh.
And so now they're saying, I don't know. Should we get rid of these scooters? I mean, they've only been here a month and a half in Fort Lauderdale.
Is it the scooter's fault?
It sounds like a lot of fun, by the way.
Oh, they are a blast. When we were in California, Beverly Hills supposedly had banned them, but, who's going to stop me? I rode right through Beverly Hills on mine.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Well, that's the issue. I mean, when you have these companies, they are going to be hard to police. Are they going to start pulling people over? I know, where I've seen them, I've seen a lot of people doing things on there that they shouldn't. And, I could see where it would be a hazard and an issue.
I've been wanting to get a motorcycle for a while now. This would be a good start, I feel like.
Yeah, well, these you can just walk out on the street and get and, cruise around. They go up to 15 miles an hour.
That's the cool thing about them. See, you look on the app and it'll tell you where close to you there's one sitting, and you just walk to it. It'll be on a corner just sitting there, and it shows you on the app how charged up it is.
How neat is that?
It's pretty cool.
I love it.
We used them so much in California. It was super easy.
Yeah, they're handy for a lot of people. But, with anything, I think you're going to have the positives and the negatives. The other one that they're saying is that people are getting them. And, you're supposed to, when I saw them use different places, they were nice. And they were kind of just parked right out front of a venue, whatever. But they said that some people are leaving them in weird places or just throwing them on the ground. That, somebody saw on social media, somebody tweeted out a photo, it was 4 of the scooters just piled up, on the back street somewhere. And so that kind of stuff is happening where you're starting to see that.
Well, you're not supposed to do that. And when you turn it back in, when you turn it off, you have to take a picture of where you're leaving it and show them that it's in good condition, and you put the little kickstand down and it's safe. But nothing's going to stop, jerks from coming along and kicking them all over.
I mean, think about when cars first were invented. You don't think they were having problems right when the cars were on the road? You don't ban them. You just got to figure out a better way to police them.
Yeah, it's not the scooter's fault that kid was out breaking the rules. Don't take away the scooter from people that are going to, use it and not get hit.
Scooters sound awesome.
Yeah, they say right now they're going to wait and see exactly how many problems they're going to have to deal with, and you always weigh out the positive versus the negatives to see. But in the towns where it is starting to get launched, it's coming with mixed reactions. Some people are loving them. Some people are like, nah.
The people that scoot love them. The people that don't scoot hate them because cars hate them. I had many a car yell at us, but, they're just old and crotchety.
How much can you get a decent scooter for where you're able to take it on the road? Are we talking under or over $5,000?
Oh, way under.
Way under. Mags has one, and it was under $200.
I'm talking one where you can be comfortable on it. You feel comfortable. It's safe. It's street legal.
Yeah, I had somebody. I've talked to a couple people. One guy that I knew that was in Brickell that had one in downtown West Palm. I think it was about $300 to $500 he spent, and he used it for all of his transportation because if you live like in Miami or West Palm or Lauderdale or one of those bigger cities where it's hard to park, having something like that, and if you have an apartment downtown, it's super easy to park at your apartment and then to find a space somewhere you can park it, and that's the better mode of transportation. He loves it. He takes it like everywhere. He's like, look, I heard they relieve. I think it was a guy who was in Brickell. He's like, I work down in Brickell. I live down in Brickell. I don't have to go that far. So he loved it.
I think I need to get a scooter, y'all. I think I'm a scooter man.
Just wear a helmet.
Yeah, I will.
And a bodysuit.
Start off scooter, training wheels. Eventually, I'm getting a motorcycle.
You need to have a suit of armor.
Mm-hmm.
When I'm older, I'm getting a motorcycle.
You know these scooters, you stand up, right? You don't sit down. It's not like a moped.
There's a difference, yeah.
Moped, you sit. Scooter, you stand.
Yeah. I think you're talking about like something like what you see in Key West. The people riding around.
That's a moped.
I'm a moped man. That's what I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No shame in that game.
Scooters you got to be on your game. You got to really be careful because it's very dangerous on those scooters.
Mm-hmm.
It just is.
Yeah, and that's just something where if you're just kind of walking around, you're like, you don't want to walk 5 blocks. You'd rather.
That's exactly what we used it for.
Yeah, that's the better use for that. It's about $1 to unlock it, 15 cents for each minute of use. A half-hour ride's about $7.50. So that's the pricing if you see it and you do it via the smartphone app to get them.
It's great if you're a tourist and you want to drink in the area, but you don't want to, walk 3 miles.
Right.
It's awesome for that.
Well, they say this time of year, too, not only is it season, so we've got our snowbirds back, but even during the holidays everywhere, they say that people drive 175% more aggressively around the holidays.
Ooh.
Yes.
Yeah, I can see that.
They're in a hurry. They're stressed about, I forgot to get this person this and that person that.
Yeah, that's it. And people are just agitated for the most part.
Be careful when you're out there because that's the time when everybody's distracted.
Yeah, and I, again, am seeing chaos around that traffic circle, roundabout, whatever it is that they put by my house. Nobody can figure it out. In fact, I was even looking today. It must be universal in South Florida. Nobody can figure these out because they did an article about it in the Sun Sentinel about the rules of the traffic circle and who's got the right of way because nobody can figure it out. They say if you're entering the traffic circle, it means somebody in the traffic circle will have to apply their brakes, so you're doing it wrong if you do it that way. Florida law dictates that somebody trying to make a right turn. Oh, okay, that was a different one. But they say with the roundabout, basically what it is you're supposed to yield. If somebody's already in the circle,
they have the right of way.
But the problem that I keep having is the circle is full and people keep jumping in, and so there's never a time when I can get in. I would sit there for 30 minutes sometimes the way that circle is because everyone else is violating it. So if I'm abiding by the law, I'm never going to get in the traffic circle. So I'm going to eventually have to worm my way in. At the one I'm dealing with, I think there's maybe too much traffic for them to put in a traffic circle there. I'm just saying. So I continue to have issues with it. Also got an email here from Barbie, and she wants to know if she should fight this traffic ticket. She picked up her daughter from school. You ever see where it's the 20-mile-per-hour blinking zone?
Yes.
She said she was out of it by a good bit, by a couple blocks, and it had gone up to 35 miles per hour, and she was going 39 when a sheriff pulled her over. Tried to say that she was still in the 20-mile-per-hour zone. Her daughter, who was in the car with her, said, "No, Mommy, you were past the flashing light zone." It's a $253 ticket. Does she have any chance of winning if she goes and fights it in court?
Gosh, I don't know, but I would definitely try to fight it. That's a lot of money at Christmas time.
Yeah. And should she take her daughter to court with her as a witness? Does that help at all? Or
I would. Strength in numbers, baby.
Okay.
Take a picture, go back, present all the evidence, and do your homework, and put the whole case in front of the judge, and maybe the cop won't even show up. You never know. You might get lucky.
Anybody got any thoughts on that?
It's a lot of money.
It is, $253 this time of year, especially if you're going, man, I know I was in the right. You can sound off 877-979-WRMF here at the KVJ Show. Talking about scooters, traffic issues, all kinds of stuff going on today. Somebody texted in and said, I work in downtown Miami, and those little scooters are a complete nuisance. So some people are over them, not feeling them. But
yeah, if you scoot, you love them. If you don't, you hate them. That's just the way it's going to be.
So the scooters I was talking about, they do have the little seat on there. That's the ones I want.
There's all kinds of different varieties, and I don't know the names that qualify them. Yeah, yours looks like the regular stand-up.
That's a Razor.
Yeah.
So the Razor, that's the one that Mags has. Mags has a standing Razor, but some of the Razors do have a seat.
That's bad. I love that thing.
The ones on the street are either Limes or Birds. Those are the two major companies, I think, that do it, Lime or Bird. I think Lime is in Fort Lauderdale. I don't know what they have in Miami. It might be Bird and Lime. I don't know. But those are all standing.
This Razor one with the seat is under $300 though. And that's a pretty good deal, I think.
Yeah, no, they're relatively affordable. I mean, in South Florida where the weather is so great year round, for the most part, I mean, aside from, getting caught in the rain, it works out perfectly. Yeah, I mean, if I were condensed like that, I live more where I've got to take, your I-95 and that kind of stuff. But if I ever move to like a downtown area, which I might, Queen and I talk about that, we kick all the kids out. Yeah, we're probably heading somewhere to a downtown just where you can pretty much walk, and I'll probably get one of those.
I could totally see you in those City Place townhouses.
Yeah.
I looked at those when we were thinking about where to buy a house, and those are so cool.
Yeah.
They're so easy to get in and out of, and you're right there, and you're so close to everything.
Yeah, that's kind of the plan, so probably one day going to do that.
Good for you.
I think it's a great move.
We should get into scooters, and we should get into skateboarding, too. I think that'd be kind of fun. Imagine you had a skateboard everywhere.
They have those skateboards that go by themselves, too. My nephew has one. It's got a remote control. Like, you just stand on it, and it just goes. You never have to push. I mean, talk about a lazy culture.
I know, right?
Were you ever a skateboarder? Did you ever get into any of that?
Yeah, because all my friends were. You had to have anybody to hang out with, and I was terrible on it.
Me, too. I got into the same reason. One, my two front teeth are loose because I try to do that Michael J. Fox move where you hit the board. I was leaning over trying to show off in front of all these girls.
Doing an ollie?
Trying to do some kind of move, and it smacks me right in my face. I start crying. Right in front of these girls.
Oh, chicks love it when guys bleed and cry.
I was 9, all right?
I could do enough to keep up with them, and then they would stop and do tricks for like an hour, and I was so bored. I would just kind of stand there and watch them.
Yeah.
That's the kind of skateboarder I was. Somebody texted in and said that Razor is probably not street legal. So I guess that's something you got to look into as well.
Pablo Escobar never is legal.
So what does that mean? If it's not street legal, you got to stay in the bike lane?
I don't know. Probably.
Okay,
I would assume so.
That's fine.
And they're trying to do more of that. I think there is a conscious effort in South Florida because I think part of the reason why they built that roundabout by my house, they just yesterday put in bike lanes where it's separated from concrete. There's concrete separating the cars from the actual bike lane,
which is great.
In that roundabout, yeah. So I think there's been a lot of complaints. They're trying to make that better.
That's where scooters are supposed to stay, is in the bike lane. Now, I'm telling you from experience, it's a lot more fun on the sidewalk.
Remember me and you did the awful karate tournament me and you did? We should do a awful skateboarding contest. See who's the worst. I got 2 skateboards if you are down.
I'll be down on the ground.
No, I think you got this.
That'd be terrible. Yeah, terrible. Jim is on here from Miami Lakes with a classic traffic trick. You say here, we were talking about Barbie, want to know if she should contest this speeding in the school zone ticket when she says she wasn't in a school zone. What's your thoughts on this, Jim?
So I don't know if it'll be too late for her or not, but something I would do when I get a ticket is, so when you get the ticket, it says on there that you have like 30 days or something to schedule your hearing.
Mm-hmm.
So what I would do is I would wait till like the 29th day to schedule the hearing, and then it's like a month or 2 after that. And by that time, the cop is probably not going to show up or not even remember you at that time. So your chances of like getting out of it are way higher. I got like 3 or 4 tickets doing this.
Great tip, my friend. Wow. Nice job.
Look at you.
Amy's got a good one here from Loxahatchee, too. What's your thoughts for Barbie here, Amy?
On the ticket, it should say the intersection that she got the ticket or the road that she got the ticket. And if she can prove that that's not part of the school zone, then she should be good.
Yeah, that's a good call because that's what really is jacking up the price to $253. I mean, if you're going 39 and a 35, that's not bad. But
right. She needs to go back, take pictures, look at the exact area where she was pulled over, get her daughter's testimony, and really go in there with all her ducks in a row.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. They say here there's another one that's causing people issues. In fact, I had this last night. I was trying to take a left turn, and there were so many cars that were taking right turns. You ever seen that? Where you're trying to take a left, and then there's cars on the other side of you that they're trying to take the right turns. And so everyone who's doing the U-turn or trying to take the left is waiting for the cars that are taking the right turn. And people just don't seem to know in Florida what the law is. Well, the law dictates that somebody trying to make a right turn on a red light shall yield the right-of-way to pedestrians and other traffic proceeding as directed by the signal at the intersection. So if you've got people that have that green light and they're trying to do that U-turn like what we have to do here in South Florida, but they keep waiting for everyone taking the right turn, they need to keep going because you got the right-of-way, not the guy taking the right turn.
Gotcha. Okay, the U-turn has the right-of-way.
U-turn because you got the green light, so
I
you
didn't
roll
know
with
that.
it. Yeah, the people taking the right turn have got to wait until you do that. And that really last night was jacking up the traffic flow. And I almost got stuck in it 3 times in the light. And you're just like, come on, because it takes forever when they're trying to make that U-turn and the cars are still blowing through taking the right. So you're doing it wrong.
Since we're talking about little helpful hints, what kind of hint could you give a person who struggles with merging?
It's a zipper. It's the easiest concept. I don't understand how people don't know how to merge.
Whoa. Can I have my head back? Just asking a question here.
There's your answer. Merging's so easy.
Okay, give me a hint. Just keep on going, baby.
Zipper. You know how a zipper works? It's like one tooth goes, then the other tooth goes, and then they all kind of like zip up together. That's how merging should go. So
if everybody's cool, but never is everybody cool.
Well, all it takes is one that throws off the flow.
And there's always going to be one, and they're usually in a red Mercedes.
If you've ever seen merging done well, oddly enough, I remember New Yorkers, when I was in New York, they merged very well. Like, New Yorkers really know how to merge. South Floridians do not. I don't know why, because I think
because it's all about them.
I don't know. Maybe it's just different driving styles from around, the world, and you throw Canadians in, and we don't know what the heck's going on with them. So.
I did not know I was going to fire up the Diet Pansy.
Yeah, well, because honestly, that one should be basic. But yeah,
it should be basic.
It should be basic.
Well,
merging should be basic.
Some of us struggle with basic things, bro.
Some of us shouldn't be driving.
I agree. That's why I got Denny's in Virginia driving me every day.
Yeah, we should give him just Uber and Lyft gift cards for Christmas.
It's brilliant. I like it.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
So I was shocked when I saw that Cardi B and her man split up. Now we know the reason why, and it's a chick. We'll get into it coming up in your Dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF. From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777. 800-561-7777.
This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher. It's a great time to get into a new ride this month at all 3 Schumacher locations in North Palm, West Palm, and Delray Beach. SchumacherAutomotive.com. Come join the family. New crash tying up traffic on your surface streets. It's Linton Boulevard at Jog Road. We also have some roadway debris 95 northbound before Linton Boulevard. Exercise caution in that area. Up on the Treasure Coast, a couple of disabled vehicles tying up your commute. 95 northbound beyond Martin Highway. You'll find the first one. Another one southbound at Canner Highway. Also have an accident in Fort Pierce on the Turnpike northbound beyond Okeechobee Road. In Broward County, you also keep an eye out for one crash. It's on the exit ramp from the 595 eastbound to US 441. Off-ramp right lane blocked as a result of that incident, and you're seeing those delays trying to exit the highway this morning. Expect a couple of extra minutes to get through that area. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits, 979 WRMF.
Air conditioner not cooling like it should? Call Lindstrom Air for a free air conditioning service call when we make the repair. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Your day was long, so kick up your feet. The Fox 29 10 o'clock news. We've got you covered. Don't stress now or worry about tomorrow. 1 hour earlier nightly news. It's the perfect combo. Go to sleep with confidence and wake up a pro. WFLX Fox 29 provides what you need to know. Your local forecast, your news, just in time. Now you can snooze. End your night right. It's that simple. The Fox 29 10 o'clock news. We've got you covered.
Registration for spring classes is now open at Indian River State College. If you're looking for a quality education that's affordable, convenient, and leads to a great job, look no further than IRSC. With over 100 programs, you'll find one to get you started towards your ideal career. Get one step closer to reaching your goals. Apply today. View the spring class offerings and register early at irsc.edu. Spring classes start January 7th, so don't wait. Beat the holiday rush and register now. irsc.edu.
Hugh Jackman World Tour. The man, the music, the show. Hugh Jackman performing live with an orchestra. Saturday, July 6th at BB&T Center. Tickets on sale this Friday, 10 a.m. at HughJackmanTheShow.com. Hugh Jackman, live in concert.
I can't wait to see you.
Grab your family and friends and get on board Brightline. For a limited time, up to 4 friends can ride for free with code BLFamily.
Welcome to Brightline.
The more friends you bring, the more you'll save on Brightline's express train service connecting Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and West Palm Beach. Visit GoBrightline.com to book your ride and use promo code BLFamily to save. Get out of your car and go Brightline.
We hope you enjoyed your carefree, car-free trip.
When it comes to braces, Dr. Bradford is a pro. He has been doing this now for a while. Over 20 years of experience and beautiful smiles all over South Florida. If you're thinking about braces or Invisalign or Invisalign Teen, doesn't matter what it is, go see Dr. Bradford. My daughter Magnolia loves the way her teeth look. She can't wait to get her braces off in just a matter of weeks. He's done a great job for us, and he'll do the same for you. Dr. Bradford's awesome. Offices in Palm Beach Gardens and in Jensen Beach. So call him up today, 561-694-3006, or go online, orthobybradford.com.
Steinmart's biggest 14-hour sale of the year is here, so shop early this Friday and Saturday. Take advantage of huge holiday savings store-wide. Get up to an extra 50% off already low prices on sweaters, boots, handbags, activewear, jewelry, sleepwear, and gifts for everyone on your list. Hurry in for early bird savings and take $10 off when you spend $30. From 8 a.m. until 1 p.m. The 14-hour sale, this Friday and Saturday only. Steinmart, saving is a beautiful thing.
Play the Florida Lottery scratch-offs and draw games. Dream infinitely and take your chances. But always play responsibly. The Florida Lottery. It's your ticket.
Claim it!
Must be 18 or older to play. Play responsibly. Super responsibly. Like, don't put all your hopes into one ticket. I mean, don't get me wrong. We love you playing, but know your limits. Oh, and also, if you're underage, you can't play the Florida Lottery. Otherwise, we're going to tell your dad. Or worse, your mom. So know your limits. Play responsibly.
What do you need right now? How about party foods? BJ's is your holiday entertaining go-to. Pick up Wellesley Farms gourmet frozen appetizers and order your party platters online. Visit bjs.com/party planning for more ideas. You do for others, we do for you. BJ's, live generously.
Okay, here's the deal. You're a freelancer, a hired hand, a self-made, self-owned business of one. Whether you're a contractor, creative director, or consultant, you're the boss. And that makes things easy. Unless, of course, you're trying to get a mortgage. When it comes to qualifying for a cash-out refi, gig economy workers come with more obstacles, more complexities, and more stress, right? Wrong. Dial 855-875-CASH, and one of our cash-out mortgage specialists will help you qualify for the lowest interest loan possible, regardless of your source of income. It's the easiest call you'll make all day. That's 855-875-CASH. Make the cash call today. First Mortgages, Impact Mortgage Group, DBA Cash Call Mortgage, 19500 Jamboree Road, Irvine, California, 92612, NMLS 128231. Equal housing lender, not licensed in all states, including New York. Call 855-657-9910 for licensing terms and restrictions. Again, that's 855-875-CASH. Make the cash call today.
The free iHeartRadio app keeps you connected anywhere you go. More than just your favorite radio stations from all over the country. It's personalized radio with your favorite artists. Type in your favorite artist and we'll build you a station with all that artist's best music. All your favorite music, all your favorite stations, all free. iHeartRadio.
Nowcar.com. Buy your next Kia 100% online and skip the dealer. Nowcar has a huge selection of new Kia Optimas, Fortes, Sorrentos, Sportages, Souls, and more. Nowcar delivers straight to your door. Find the new way to buy a new car. Nowcar. Search Nowcar.com.
Can you create one SUV that perfectly fits the needs of everyone's life? No. That's why Volvo designed 3. The 2019 Volvo XC40, Volvo XC60, and Volvo XC90. 3 distinct SUVs designed for the distinct lives of their drivers and designed for you.
Car wreck, Gordon and Partners, 333-3333.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Shop thousands of cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans. Priced thousands below retail. 954-222-CARS. Offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, it sure is a juicy tale. Why exactly did Cardi B and her husband, Offset, call it quits? It's been a very public breakup all over social media, and now we have the backstory, and it involves another women. Yeah, we'll give you the details in a sec. Before we get into that, here's a little bit in case you missed it yesterday. Of course, it was the funeral for George Bush. Here is his son talking about his dad at the funeral.
Last Friday, when I was told he had minutes to live, I called him. The guy answered the phone and said, "I think he can hear you," but he hadn't said anything for most of the day. I said, "Dad, I love you and you've been a wonderful father." And the last words he would ever say on earth were, "I love you too."
Aw, it's touching.
Yeah, it was really good, the eulogy. If you watch the whole thing, it was some amusing stories he had and a lot of heartfelt stuff, and just talking about how his dad always looked for the good in people, and he always found it too. And so it was really kind of cool, and he kind of lightened the tension. If you saw the tension that was happening, oh my goodness, on that bench with the current and former presidents that were there.
No, I didn't see any of it.
Yeah, there was some snubbing going on, and it was just cold as ice in some places. And he kind of lightened the mood a little bit. GW did. He came over and gave Michelle Obama like a candy that he had done at another funeral. So that was kind of like his little thing. And so, yeah, he did very well yesterday with all that. But yeah, it was a touching ceremony.
Ed Sheeran is being attacked on social media. This is insane.
Yeah.
But this just shows you how bad it's gotten with the trolls on social. So he is now having to respond to all these people that are slamming him. They're saying he was wildly underdressed. They're like, no. You did a duet with Beyonce, and she came out in an extravagant pink gown with ruffles and dressed appropriately, and you wore a t-shirt and sneakers?
Mm-hmm.
People are outraged.
Oh, I love his outfit.
Next time he should come out in that exact same dress.
Right? He should. Oh, that'd be hilarious. He responded to an article that was titled, "People are angry at Ed Sheeran because he wore a shirt while Beyonce wore couture."
Well, that's who he is.
Yeah.
I just love it. And finally here, what is the backstory of the Cardi B and the Offset split? Now, she took to social media to say that their relationship was over. They are married, but now remember, they kind of got secretly married, and then they were secretly married for a while, and even while she was pregnant, I think some of the point, people didn't know how serious the relationship was. But I guess the whole time that she was pregnant, he was still trying to get down with other girls. And some text messages came to light the other night. There's a rapper by the name of Cuban Doll, and there's another lady by the name of Summer Bunny. So apparently there's text messages where Offset was trying to hook up a menage a trois with Cuban Doll and Summer Bunny.
Cuban Doll and Summer Bunny, huh?
Yes, those are their
Well, if you're going to
Christian-
have one, I mean, yeah.
That's their Christian names. They
Okay.
were baptized that.
They sound entertaining.
The text messages are highly incriminating.
Uh-huh.
And it shows that he was flying these girls in to where he was for this hookup, and he was very clear about what he wanted from them. And yeah, this was while Cardi B was pregnant. So
yeah.
Cardi did release also pictures of their 5-month-old daughter, which she had not done. Culture is the daughter's name. And up until this point, it sounds like it was maybe Offset's idea not to release pictures. So she's like, I'm going to do whatever I want now that we're split, and put out pictures of their 5-month-old baby girl. And that's what's going on in your Dirt of the Day, brought to you by the Holiday Toy Drive with Little Smiles, helping put a toy in the hands of kids all over South Florida. You can help us. You can go online and drop off a toy at any of the hundreds of drop-off spots. They're all online, littlesmiles.org. Or you can go on and make a monetary donation, and we will turn that into toys and gift cards for the older kids that are sometimes forgotten this holiday season. So, littlesmiles.org.
Gotta say happy 14th birthday to Paige. Whoop, whoop, from Mommy and Taylor. And got Josh, a little belated birthday there for you from Thumbelina. All right.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, and just to let you know, too, some people were saying, hey, because I'd read in the Sun Sentinel, they're like clearing it up with you're ever taking a left-hand turn or doing that U-turn and you're trying to merge with the cars that are taking a right and it causes chaos. I saw it last night. That the person who has got the green light taking the left, you got the right of way. Those other cars are supposed to wait. But somebody said, I'm on Military going south, and some signs say U-turn, yield to the right turn. That's from Sarah. And somebody said, yeah, U-turns have to yield to the right turn when you have a right turn green light. But how would you know? Because you can't see their light. So hence, I guess, the chaos and the confusion. It just seems like Florida, we need to get that together because it really is chaotic. And last night, it just was, people didn't know if they should go, if not go. And now with the holiday shopping and the season has kicked in, and we just read that people are like, what, 200 times more aggressive behind the wheel this time of year?
And
It's
more
just,
likely to get into an accident because they're not paying attention.
yeah, I saw it last night. And not to mention, too, every single town in South Florida has both a street and boat parade, I've noticed. Even I think communities out west somehow find out how to have a boat parade.
You're
and
right.
I don't know how.
Everyone's having
It's down
them.
a canal or something, but everyone has that. And so the traffic is just chaotic. My wife said it took her 30 minutes. She was in Delray last night just to try to get to 95.
Whoa.
Normally takes about 5 minutes, so.
Yeah, I was on Indiantown Road and I wanted to stab myself. It was bad.
It's insane. Yeah, it's completely terrible. That just seems like a another problem, along with roundabouts. People are like, are saying, yes, they keep adding roundabouts everywhere, and every place they do, it's causing traffic mayhem.
Just don't be out at rush hour. Shop earlier, shop later. Don't shop at rush hour.
Just stop it, don't be out.
Go
Move to
on
South Florida
Amazon.
and stay at home.
Go on Amazon.
That's the best thing about it. If you want the weather, just open your windows. Coming up here in just a couple of minutes, this is a great story. I definitely need to tell you. You want to talk about a great selfless sacrifice this one Palm Beach Gardens elementary school teacher made. I got the details on that coming up next. I love these kind of stories, especially this time of year, and this is what teaching is all about, too. There's this teacher at Marsh Point Elementary School in Palm Beach Gardens who had a student that would always have his head down, tears in his eyes, and he just couldn't focus.
Aww.
So Donna Hoagland called in his mom and said, hey, I've noticed this with your son. He's not connected and just looks sad all the time. And that's when his mom told Donna that she had a kidney disease and she was on nightly dialysis and would eventually need a new kidney. Well, Donna had recently offered to give her kidney to a high school friend, but she wasn't a match. So she said, well, let's see if we're a match for you. Turns out they were, and Donna donated her kidney.
Wow.
And both women are now doing great, and People Magazine has picked up the story and is running with it. So
That's awesome.
yeah, I thought that was really, I mean, what a great act, for doing that. So that's being a teacher right there, huh?
Oh, yeah.
That is giving selflessly.
Yeah. Talk about some sacrifice there. Yeah, I love the little warm, fuzzy stuff this season. Yeah, yesterday I was going to try to watch a Christmas movie with my son, and he's like, I'm not ready yet, Dad.
Oh.
Really? Not feeling the spirit?
He wasn't ready yet. No.
He's not feeling well either.
You're right. But he just, he's not there, man. Everybody's different. Like, some people want to jump in right at Thanksgiving. Other people like, let's back it out a week or two. Maybe that's it.
We are 3.5 weeks away from Christmas. I think people are in it. I think most people are.
Depends, yeah. I was kind of looking at some numbers on that, and it's, I'd say in the next week, most people are going to start being like, okay, I'm ready to get into that. Some people get burnt out, though. That's it. If they go heavy right at Thanksgiving, by the 13th of December, they're like burnt out. Like, all right, I'm over Christmas. So they know, okay, I got to wait. I can only do a week and a half of Christmas.
I'm just now, last night, started feeling a little better and pulled out some of the Christmas stuff.
Yeah.
Like, it's...
To each their own.
It's hard.
To each their own.
Well, if you're looking for the most beloved holiday films, according to Hollywood Reporter and the survey they did, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer is number one.
I thought we were banning that. I thought it was terrible. I thought it teaches bullying. It's number one. What is this country coming to?
Mm-hmm. Goes to show you that, yeah.
We love bullying programming.
83% said that's the most beloved. Charlie Brown Christmas is second with 81%.
By the way, that's not real PC either. Lucy is so mean to Charlie.
A lot of bullying still.
A lot of bullying in there. They were mean in olden times.
They were.
How the Grinch Stole Christmas, 80%. I mean, that's all about nastiness.
I mean, he wasn't very nice either.
No, he wasn't. And then Home Alone is number 4, 78%.
The parents didn't love him.
They left him.
They left him twice.
Abandonment, yeah. And then they were asking about Die Hard, but 25% only of adults say that that's actually a Christmas movie. 75% said it's not. I think Bruce Willis, didn't he come out and say that's not a Christmas movie?
I can't remember, but that movie still holds up.
It's a good movie.
It's a great movie.
And it's obviously made to be at Christmas time, but it's not a Christmas movie.
Right. 75% of the population apparently would agree with you on that, Virginia.
Yippee-ki-yay, mother, father.
And a quick little heads up, if you ever use that Google Santa tracker, they say that it is back and it's got more games and cool things than ever before.
Ooh.
So if you want something for your kids to do, and if they are there, unlike mine, you can go check out the Google Santa tracker. Just going on to Google and you can check it right there. All right, you guys ready for our first round of Christmas Fact or Fiction?
Yes.
Yeah,
Let's
baby.
It's time to gain some knowledge, to learn more here than you would in college. We're the smartest radio station. We are the leaders in education. Is it truth? Is it lies? Kevin's the host, he's got beady eyes. Fact or Fiction.
Yeah. Here we go, baby. Christmas Fact or Fiction. This is all about Christmas carols here.
Oh, okay.
Let's see just how much you know. Okay, first one is for you, Virginia.
Are we playing as a team, or are we going after each other?
We'll start as a team, and then we'll fight, and then we'll yell at each other, and then be separate.
Okay, if that's how you want it to go down.
Okay. All right, first one goes for you, Virginia. It was Mariah Carey's hairstylist who actually wrote All I Want for Christmas Is You.
That's fiction.
You're going to say that is fiction? Okay. I'm going to say you're correct. Yeah, I believe
she wrote it.
Yeah.
She wrote it, and she thought it was actually a stink bomb. She didn't think it was going to be good. They had to convince her, Mariah, this is a good song.
Yeah, she wrote it in 15 minutes.
She's wrote a lot of her stuff.
Yeah.
That's why she got so much cash.
Mariah's she's unbelievably talented until you start talking to her in an interview.
And apparently that song was recorded in the month of August.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's when you have to do it.
Yeah. They brought Christmas trees into the studio to try to kick up the feeling of Christmas a little bit more.
Yeah. Well, that's fun.
Mariah Carey, best cribs ever.
All right, Jaybird.
Nothing?
Nothing. You get nothing.
Okay. Jaybird, what do you think about this? Fact or fiction? Faith Hill's Where Are You Christmas was actually written by Mariah Carey, who was going to record it, but her ex-husband, Tommy Mottola, gave it to Faith instead. What do you think? Did he snatch that song away from his ex-wife?
Dang.
Fact or fiction?
That, my friend, is a fiction.
That is fiction. No, that's fact.
Damn it.
Yeah.
She don't like Tommy Mottola.
Yeah. And apparently he didn't like her, and that would have been a big hit for her. Can you imagine if Mariah Carey would have sang Where Are You Christmas?
Huge.
She'd be like the official Christmas queen. She had both those. All I Want for Christmas Is You and that one.
You're right. But if she would have had the Faith song, maybe she would have never had to do the other one. You know what I'm saying? She would already been Queen of Christmas.
Why?
You don't have to write Queen of Christmas song if you already have one.
What's Queen of Christmas?
Queen of
Christmas.
Do all you want for Christmas is your 2 front teeth, Virginia?
Queen of Christmas.
I love the Queen of Christmas.
It's hard to talk.
Are these horns distracting you?
I can take them out if they are. I'm sorry. Yeah.
No, I'm not trying to be bah humbug.
I'd like to blame it on the horns, but I think it's my mouth.
I kept on listening to the horns and I kept on drifting off. I'm sorry.
I think you do that anyway.
You're right. I shouldn't blame it on the horns.
Uh-huh. All right, what do you think here? Christmas Carol, fact or fiction, Jaybird? White Christmas, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and A Holly Jolly Christmas were all written by Jewish composers.
That, my friend, is a fiction.
Mm-hmm.
Dang it. 0 for 2.
Yeah, you're not doing well at all. Yeah.
It was the horns.
Okay. Yeah, you're not doing well. Yeah, the horns aren't on.
They stayed with me, man.
Let me take it back to Virginia, see if she can do better. All right, what do you think about this, Virginia? Lyrics to the song Frosty the Snowman were written by a 12-year-old. What do you think? Fact or fiction?
I'm going to say fact.
Gonna say fact on that. I'm gonna say you're wrong as well.
It was written by a creepy adult.
Yeah. They were written by a couple of professional songwriters who also did Here Comes Peter Cottontail.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. What do you think about this, Jaybird? Back to you. You got to do better than Virginia's been doing.
No, I'm not. I'm 0 for 2.
Yeah, okay.
I'm actually doing worse. The witch has got at least 1.
We're terrible. We should get Cole.
All right, fact or fiction on this. Brenda Lee became the oldest country star ever to have a hit at the age of 83 when Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree hit the charts in 1958.
There's no way she was 83. That
Okay.
does not have the voice of an 83-year-old, does it?
I know, right?
That's
Deceptive.
That's a hot 83-year-old. All right. Fact. Wait, no. Wait. State the I'm sorry. I got too cute and I started going on a little
Well, now the horns
It's
are
the
gone.
horns.
So what?
It's definitely the horns.
I can still hear them.
I don't know how. They're completely off.
Let's just take a gut guess. Fiction.
So you went fact, now you're going fiction?
Yes, sir.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Because you don't really know? Okay, you are correct, actually.
Oh, look at that.
Yes.
Accidentally
All
awesome.
Oh, man, nailed it.
I think that's where you wanted to go, but you somehow drifted off and confused yourself.
Those damn horns.
Yeah. No, she was only 13, not 83.
Oh, look, I said she sounded hot.
You said she sounded sexy.
Oh, no.
Just keep in mind, Magnolia's 13.
So hot. Oh, yeah.
My gosh.
Oh, what I wouldn't do to Brenda Lee.
Jaybird.
That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant, y'all.
It's the horns.
Good Lord.
It's those horns.
It's the horns.
No. Turn them off.
Oh, yeah, Brenda Lee. Oh.
Oh, Jaybird. I feel terrible.
Wow. Whoa,
It took a turn.
Yeah, it really did. It's supposed to be a nice, warm, fuzzy segment here.
I didn't think she sounded hot. That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant, baby.
All right, final one here, Virginia.
Oh, it's still going on?
Yeah, I know. It really shouldn't, but I wanted to be fair and give her the same amount. Elvis never recorded a Christmas album because he hated Christmas. Is that fact or fiction?
I'm going to say fact.
Gonna say fact. I'm gonna say you're wrong again.
He
Yeah.
sang a Christmas song, didn't he?
Yeah, his best-selling album ever was Elvis's Christmas album. It sold more than 10 million copies. So.
Damn it.
You can't ask me about that. You got to ask me about 13-year-old Brenda Lee.
Who's
No, she's not.
She is smoking.
so hot, Virginia.
That's not what I meant.
So
It was
hot.
olden times. They had different voices back then.
Hot voices. Yeah. Coming up here in a couple of minutes. Well, this is not only the season of love, of good faith, of hot 13-year-old Christmas singers, but also of holiday manipulation. Somebody's going through it right now. We'll find out how next.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher. It's a great time to get into a new ride this month at all 3 Schumacher locations in North Palm, West Palm, and Delray Beach. SchumacherAutomotive.com. Come join the family. Starting to see slowdowns on 95 northbound on the approach to Southern Boulevard. A crash has 2 right lanes blocked in that area, and you're seeing delays back to 10th Avenue North. Give yourself extra time to get through that area this morning. We also have a surface street crash to keep an eye out for in West Delray Beach. You'll see that crash on Linton Boulevard right at the intersection of Jog Road. In Broward County, also seeing delays on the 595 eastbound at US 441. We have a crash on the exit ramp. You'll see delays as you try to get off the highway in that area. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits, 979 WRMF.
Air conditioner not cooling like it should? Call Lindstrom Air for a free air conditioning service call when we make the repair. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys. At JM Lexus, you won't find any hidden fees, just our lowest price, right from the beginning. No more haggling or negotiating. And if we lower the price within the calendar month, we'll refund the difference. Change your mind? We have a 72-hour, no questions asked return policy. Welcome to Lexus Plus, where a single, dedicated consultant will personalize your experience from start to finish. And you'll get our best price up front. Because at JM Lexus, the only one that matters is you.
We'll see you at Rain Dancer Steakhouse. I love their food. I love their prices. Check them out for lunch today. Rain Dancer Steakhouse.
The season of free is in full swing at T-Mobile. And this time, we're going big. Like the biggest screen you'll ever see at T-Mobile big. Because we're giving away 50-inch Samsung 4K TVs. You heard right, a free 50-inch TV delivered in time for the holidays when you get one of the latest Samsung phones and add a line. Buy a phone, get a free TV. It's that... Whoa.
Where is it?
We're here for the free Samsung TV.
Hey, careful. How'd you get in here? This is a recording studio, guys. You have to go to the store.
Oh. To T-Mobile.
Okay, if you missed out on Black Friday, then this is your second chance. Score a free 50-inch Samsung 4K TV, but only if you get to a T-Mobile store right now. Because from the looks of it, this deal isn't going to last long. Come join us at T-Mobile before it's too late.
At participating stores, offer fulfilled by Samsung with online redemption code. Qualifying credit, new line of service, timely redemption, and phone finance agreement required. 2 new lines required for new customers. 1 offer per account.
Strax Rejuvenation. Get sexy now.
Have you always wanted a cosmetic procedure but just don't have the $5,000 to $10,000 sitting around? Or are you tired of financing and been turned down because your credit isn't perfect? Well, get ready to have your procedure. Just log on to straxrejuvenation.com and fill out the secure credit application. Select the procedures of your choice from breast augs, lipos, facial surgeries, hair transplants, gastric sleeves, or any other cosmetic procedure you can think of. A financial expert will work out a great price and then call you with the payment terms. All you may need is a current bank account, social security number, and a consistent monthly income. After you receive your pre-approval, their representatives will help set up a free consultation with a board-certified surgeon with absolutely no obligation on your part. This is a very unique opportunity, so log on to straxrejuvenation.com now and finally get the cosmetic procedure you've always dreamed of. Again, for credit approvals and free consultations with more than 10 board-certified surgeons, log on to straxrejuvenation.com.
You know, if you've got one of those credit cards where you have a variable interest rate, which most of them do have a variable rate, I found that out the hard way. The Fed just recently increased rates, which means your credit card rate is probably going to be going up if it hasn't already. Check your statements. Don't be like me. I didn't check my statements for a few months, and then I noticed that my rate had gone up, and I was like, wow! I was so mad. It went from below 10% to almost 30%. I said, cut these cards. I want nothing to do with them. I took both of them to my friend Chip at Debt Helper, and he put them in his program. It's an amazing program. It lowers the payments and lowers the interest rate back to where it should be if they weren't all shady and raising it. And then you can pay it off in just a matter of a couple of years, a few months. It'll be done. Call Debt Helper today, 561-472-8021. That's 561-472-8021 for Debt Helper.
By the time Friday rolls around, you're ready for the weekend. But while your friends are already getting together and making plans, you still have to cash your paycheck. Good thing Regions Bank makes it really easy to swing by a branch to get your cash quickly, even if you don't have an account. In fact, you can put your money on a Regions Visa Prepaid Now card, an affordable, reloadable Visa card that's safe, convenient, and can be used wherever Visa debit is accepted, including online. The best part is, when your next payday rolls around, you can reload your check to the same card without stopping by the branch. Simply snap a photo of your check with the Regions mobile app, and just like that, you're weekend ready. So enjoy your money your way and start the weekend off right, because we get it. Some things are bigger than banking. To learn more, visit regions.com/nowcard. Member FDIC, terms, conditions, and fees apply.
Here's a holiday gift for you to 2 great concerts coming to Abacoa in Jupiter. Toots in the Maytals Sunday, January 13th, and Pepper with Sticky Fingers Thursday, March 14th. Right now, for a limited time, go to eventbrite.com, use code LOYAL, and get discounted tickets for both shows.
All this holiday season, bring your new unwrapped toys into MD Now. They're collecting toys for pediatric oncology support teams. Drop off your toy and help out a wonderful cause this holiday season. You can drop off at any MD Now location.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Taco Bell.
I'm meteorologist Chris Farrell for CBS 12 News, and a cold start to this Thursday. Sunny skies will gradually become partly cloudy. Still gusty northeast winds today, 20 miles an hour. The high, a cool 70. Tonight, not as cold. Lows near 60 at the coast, 55 inland. Now Friday, sunny to partly cloudy, milder with a high of 75, and the Friday night low near 60.
When you've had a morning, for just $1, let Taco Bell make you breakfast. Like the $1 grilled breakfast burritos with fluffy eggs, melty cheese, and your choice of crispy bacon, savory sausage, or hearty potatoes. Only at Taco Bell.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
It's glad to hear we're going to have some nice weather for Sunday for the KVJ Pontiki party. At least it's going to be a little bit warmer.
Yeah, it sounds like it's going to be in the low 80s, which is perfect to be on the water and cruising around.
It's going to be awesome. We're all going to be on this tiki boat. It's right there, a little pontoon tiki. It's a cruise to the sandbar. We've got a bartender, comfortable seating, full bathroom, music, water slides, beer pong, flip cup. There's going to be unlimited beer and wine and food provided by Calaveras Cantina in Harborside Place.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm very excited.
Yeah. You can get your tickets. We've got a limited space. It's going to be on this thing because it is a pontoon.
If you want to go, I think there's only like 5 spots left.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so you better get your ticket quickly.
Okay, what you do, you go to pontiki.org. It's $60 per person, but again, everything is thrown in there. So you think of the food and everything else. Yeah, if you go out and do all that partying anyway, you pay that.
Yeah, all included, $60 a person. I can eat and drink way more than that.
Well, we know, Virginia. Pontiki.org, Pontiki.org. Book it now for Sunday.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Seems like during the holiday season, sometimes relationships get a little more complicated. There are other factors that can sneak their way in, and sometimes people will play off of the good nature of the season to try to find a weakness. And Carly believes that her boyfriend's ex is doing something similar here, trying to maybe get her man back or weasel her way in. Now, what exactly is going on here? And you've been with this guy for a while, right, Carly?
Yeah. We've been together for about 9 months now. Okay. And this is our first Christmas together.
Okay.
And so I've really been looking forward to it. But before he was with me, he was in a long-term relationship for years with a woman who has a daughter.
Okay.
And I totally respect that. You know, she's a single mom. I get it. the little girl's dad left when she was born, and so my now boyfriend was sort of like the fill-in dad for almost 4 years of her life.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Right. I mean, it's a lot, and I'm trying to be understanding, but now that it's holiday season, my ex, his ex just keeps calling him and, wants to see if he can come and join them for, like family type stuff for the holidays.
Okay,
so that's been really hard.
Mm-hmm. What kind of stuff is she looking to have him come do with them?
Well, I guess there was a few things they would do every year, like go to Hoffman's Chocolates and stuff. And so she, said that her daughter was really sad and, said that she didn't even want to celebrate Christmas this year because my boyfriend's not going to be doing that kind of stuff with them.
Oh, boy.
So, yeah.
That's heavy.
Oh, it gets worse. I mean, then the little girl calls him in tears and, is crying and telling him the same thing. And obviously she got, his phone number from his mom. So he agreed that he would go with them to, Hoffman's Chocolates. And I tried to be really sweet and, and I said, he should go because I really am trying to be understanding.
Right.
And he did. But then as he was leaving, the little girl made him promise that he would take her to Brightline to see the Polar Express. This wasn't even something that they did last year.
So, all right. So, and we don't know. This little girl, she misses your boyfriend. She wants him still there because that's all she knows, especially when it comes to the holidays. But, Carly, for some reason, you're maybe a little skeptical that maybe his ex is using the daughter to try to pull him back in, and this is her opportunity to do it.
I'm positive she is because, and listen, she floated the idea to him that he should come over and be with them on Christmas morning. And then he said, he told her like, okay, maybe he would possibly come if he could bring me. And then, his ex was like, normally I'd be okay with that, but on Christmas it would just be too confusing for my daughter. So, you really can't bring her. I mean, come on.
Okay.
This is like, we've been fighting now for 3 days over this. And I mean, I really am trying to be understanding, but I feel like this is going too far. Like, where do you draw the line? And yeah, I think his ex is using him. And it's just, it's too much. I'm just wondering what you guys think.
All right.
Well, things like Hoffman's, it's beautiful. I've been out to the Hoffman's Christmas Wonderland this year on opening night. It was fabulous. But that's all stuff that you can go along for. Do you have any nieces, nephews, other kids you can borrow for the night?
Well, yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so you should insist. You should insist on anything that he wants to do with her and with the other little girl that you get to go and you can bring your nieces or nephews and you make it a big group thing and you all have fun together. There's going to be no just him on Christmas morning. Sorry, that's unacceptable.
So you think Carly's right in standing her ground. It sounds like that's specifically what they're fighting over, where she's like, look, no, I'm not cool with you going over to your ex's to be with them Christmas morning, and I can't come because it's going to be too confusing for this little girl.
Exactly. If I can't go, then it's shady and it's weird. And what are you guys hiding that I can't see?
Right to put your foot down.
I think you totally
So you just keep fighting all the way through Christmas?
You just keep saying, I need to go with you. Let's make it a group thing. I'll bring my niece and nephew. You don't fight. You're offering a solution.
Bring kids, like you said. If you can't find any of your family, just rent a kid.
You can borrow my kids.
Yeah.
They'd be happy to go.
That'd be a good service. Rent a kid.
Okay.
My kids want to go on the Brightline, actually, to Polar Express. You'd be doing me a favor.
I know, right? That ain't cheap either.
I'll pay for my kids.
Okay. All right, so you're with Carly then. You're on her side. You say fight on then. Stand your ground on this. It's not going to be either I'm going with you on Christmas morning or I'm not cool with you going without me.
Yeah, I want you to go. I want you to be a part of this little girl's life. If you're all that she has, I don't want to rip that away from her. But if I can't go, you can't go.
Okay.
I stand with the witch.
All right. Okay. Any other solutions to help out with Carly here? And do you agree that she needs to keep her foot down on this? Anybody else getting an awkward manipulation this holiday season? Love to hear what you got going on, too. 877-979-WRMF. You can call or text us here, 877-979-9763 at the KVJ Show. Carly's about to spend her first Christmas with her boyfriend she's been with for 9 months. He was in a long-term relationship before he got with Carly, though, for several years, 4 at least. And in that relationship was a young girl who, for 4 years, he pretty much stood in and was that father figure in her life. And now that young girl is having a hard time during the holidays because she misses him. And she's like, look, this is all I really ever known during the holidays is having you with us. And so Carly was cool and let him go to Hoffman's Chocolates. And then at the end, she's like, oh, hey, will you take me on the Bright Line? I want to do that Polar Express thing. And he's like, okay, all right. And now what's been thrown out there is this girl's mom is like, hey, I would really love for you to come over on Christmas morning. That would really mean everything to my daughter because she's really struggling with you not being around during the holidays. And he's like, yeah, cool. I'd like to bring Carly with me, my girlfriend. She's like, otherwise and normally, yeah, that'd be fine. But this just would be too weird for Christmas. You're going to confuse my daughter. And so he's like,
no,
you know,
you're confusing the daughter.
Right. Well, and he's like to Carly, now they've been fighting for 3 days because he's like, I mean, come on, you just can't let me go for a little bit. It'll make this girl's, I mean, it's, you know, I'll be here with you later, but let me just go spend a little bit of time with her. And she's like, no. So is she in the wrong for doing that? Now, Melissa's on here from Port St. Lucie, and you say you're pretty much in the same situation here, Melissa?
Hi, guys. Yes, I am. I'm actually the mother of a 3-year-old within a divorced family, and I think she should definitely understand that. I mean, she's been in a relationship for 9 months. I mean, this is a little girl. She's been 3 or 4 years old, as she said that the father raised her 4 years ago. Mm-hmm. So she's around 4 years old. It's not like she's manipulative and, like, trying to, like, you know, get the father, you know, from the girlfriend or whatever. That's all she knows. She's little. She's young. I mean, I think they should be together. I really think they should be together, and the girlfriend should understand that.
Why can't the girlfriend go, though? That's what makes it weird.
I mean,
that's what makes it
I
weird.
think if it was maybe longer than 9 months them being together, but just 9, you know, who knows? It's just, that's all she knows. She's so young. I mean, if she was older, maybe, I don't know. I just think, you know, they should be together.
Well, you're probably saying what Carly's boyfriend is saying. Look, we've been together for 9 months. This, you know, girl who has no idea who you are. That'd be more confused. So, I don't know. It is a tough situation. Heather is on here from Boynton Beach, 877-979-WRMF. What's your thought on this, Heather?
Hi. So I'm driving to work in my car. Hi, guys. I listen to you every morning. I probably sound like that typical person that calls in. I got through.
We
Yay.
live on that typical person.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We need you.
We love
But
you.
I'm driving to work, talking out loud to myself in the car because I'm like, no. They have to cut this off. Like, if they don't cut this off now, and I don't mean to sound heartless, and I know she's a child. I have a daughter of my own. She's older now. But if they don't stop this now, this is going to go on. The next holiday, Easter, you know, Thanksgiving next year. Like, I feel like it's never going to end if they don't come to some type of resolution now. You know what I mean? You know, school's going to start. Then he's going to have to be there the first day of school. And that's not fair because then their relationship doesn't have a chance to grow, you know?
It would be tough. Yeah, you're right. I mean, if it does carry on, I don't know if it's, she didn't mention anything about any other holidays other than Christmas. But yeah, if it did carry on.
I feel like, I know it's Christmas time and I know that he's been a major part of her life and, you know, everyone has an opinion, but I just feel like this is going to string along for a really long time and it's not giving the new relationship a fair shot, you know, at growing. And there's more of an attachment than just the little girl. I'm sorry. I'm a woman. This may be my jelly belly talking, but I'm telling you, there's more of an attachment than just the little girl in the holidays and the representation of a father figure. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I do know what you mean.
Yeah, totally. And it sounds like what's kind of making this awkward, too, is Carly didn't mention anything about his ex with someone new. It sounds like she's still single. And because if she had a boyfriend, it probably wouldn't be that big of a deal.
Look, when you break up and you're trying to move on, how are you going to move on if you're always around? How are you going? I mean, you break up.
It's not moving on if you're always around.
And if you stick around for the little girl, which I understand why you would do, if you think that mom is not trying to have that guy stick around because she misses the guy too, that's what's going on here.
Well, that's what Carly sees. She's like, look, I see it crystal clear, and that's why we're fighting, because he doesn't. To him, it's all about like, no, how dare you? It's about this little girl. It's not about her. And she's like, open your eyes.
Using She's kind of
You're
using,
being manipulated.
She's
You're being
taking the
played.
kid and she's using
Yeah.
the kid to throw guilt at you as well.
Mm-hmm. Some of the texts we got, somebody said he spent 4 years in that child's life. You can't just abandon her now. It's not the kid's fault they broke up.
He's not trying to abandon, but I think that he needs to be able to do it on his terms and bring his new girl, and everybody needs to understand what's going on here.
Someone else texted in and said this woman wants to say it's confusing for her child to have the new girlfriend over, but somehow it's not confusing for her to keep her ex in her life who isn't. So maybe you're going to confuse her even more by saying, look, I'm just not with him anymore.
It's weird. Nobody can agree. How odd.
Ryan's on here from Fort Lauderdale. What's your thought on this, Ryan?
Yeah, I was just thinking, if the new girlfriend wants to go that bad, why not just tell the little girl, this other girl is a sister to the guy, then they can all spend Christmas together.
Continue the lying. Yes, no, I think it's good.
Well, yeah, but, and maybe when the girl's that young, maybe she won't. Is she really picking up on those markers of boyfriend, girlfriend, all this kind of stuff? No, to her.
No, you say,
it's
this is my friend.
Right.
Yes, exactly.
This is my friend. And you go and you meet in a neutral place. It's not appropriate for you to go over to their house on Christmas morning and be there with them for that family moment. Go meet in a Chinese restaurant. They're a great place to go on Christmas Day.
Okay.
Oh, gosh, Chinese sounds great right now.
I could imagine this ex, though, saying, no, this is all about, her being in her familiar confines and around the tree like we had last year and the year before.
Well, she'll have that with her mom on Christmas morning when it's appropriate.
One text said, I'm a single mom and I'd never put my kid through what this woman is. She's using her daughter as a pawn and the daughter is learning to be manipulative because of it. If she's worried about confusing her daughter by having the new girlfriend, then she needs to realize that she's already confusing the situation.
I agree with that.
Mm-hmm. All right, so there you go. Sounds like everybody, for the most part, agrees that you should continue the fight and say, look, I just am not comfortable with this.
Keep offering solutions and saying, no, this is how it should be done. This is how we can do it. If everybody keeps fighting you on the smart solutions, it sounds like maybe they do belong back together.
Yeah. Well, we got some more texts, 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. And I always love somebody can rebound. Denny's is that kind of guy. He can fall off the horse and he'll get right back up on.
Oh, yeah.
He kind of fell off the horse. In fact, I think he got shot off the horse last week.
Some were saying last week was his worst round to date ever.
Right, but I think this week he gets back up on that Christmas horse and he rides off to glory. We'll find out.
It's always possible.
Joke Jury coming up next.
Lately, I've been
Bets are out right now. People are just trying to say, I don't know, is Denny's going to be able to rebound after last week's joke jury?
It could go either way at this point.
It could. We don't know. I've got faith. I got total faith. And I admire the strength of a man who can get right back up on that horse and go for another round.
Some of the comments, wow, Denny's really jumped the shark. That was actually from Kevin.
No, come on. No, this guy's like the Rocky of comedy. He got knocked out last installment.
6 more movies in me.
Yeah, I think so too. He's just gaining steam. This is Rocky 2 right here. All right, producer Denny's joke jury. He's penned out a couple jokes here. His job is to get us to crack up. If he does, we're off the jury. Complete elimination is what he's looking for here. All right, what do we got with joke number 1 here, Denny's?
What's Jesus' favorite band?
I don't know. What is Jesus' favorite band?
Genesis.
Okay.
Topical. Christmas.
All right. Okay.
I'm down with that.
You like Genesis?
First book of the Bible. All right.
Second joke for you guys. Why don't women go out on ladies' night when it's raining?
I don't know. Why don't they?
Because there's no cover.
Okay.
Smart comedy.
Smart.
He went back to the drawing. I mean,
He's got 2 smart jokes in here.
Yeah.
Two smart jokes. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Third joke for you guys. Why was Fort Lauderdale rated the most polite city in Florida?
I don't know. Why?
Because they have Wilton manners.
Okay.
Keeping it,
Yeah.
geographic.
Geographic humor.
Geographic comedy.
Fourth joke for you guys. What do nightclub DJs and clumsy vegetable farmers have in common?
I don't know. What do they have in common?
They're dropping beats.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Somebody's back.
Somebody's
back.
So good.
Wow.
So good.
Oh, yeah.
So good.
So good.
Final one for you guys. What's the most popular genre of pornography for chickens?
Wait, pornography for chickens?
Rated number 1 most popular.
I don't know. What is it?
Cluckhold.
Okay. All right.
I'll give you a standing ovation.
Yeah.
Battle back.
Strong comeback there. Yeah.
Very good. Very good.
Well played. Well played. Well, we got a bonus one for you here. Producer Denny's Dirty Joke Challenge. Give us the correct punchline, and you go to Universal Orlando. Here's the setup. What did one lesbian vampire say to another lesbian vampire?
Ooh.
Kevin.
Oh, I think I know. Denny's or Kevin, whatever sick person.
That's your boy. All right, can you solve producer Denny's joke riddle here? The Dirty Joke Challenge. You want to text it to us. First person that texts in the correct punchline gets our Universal Orlando tickets. 877-979-WRMF. 877-979-9763.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777. 800-561-7777.
This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher. It's a great time to get into a new ride this month at all 3 Schumacher locations in North Palm, West Palm, and Delray Beach. SchumacherAutomotive.com. Come join the family. Still seeing heavy delays on 95 northbound beyond Forest Hill Boulevard. This accident blocking 2 right lanes has got delays back past 10th Avenue North. Give yourself plenty of extra time to get through that area this morning. Surface Street crash to keep an eye out for as well. On Jog Road, it's southbound at Le Chalet Boulevard. You'll see delays building in that area as well. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits, 979 WRMF.
Air conditioner not cooling like it should? Call Lindstrom Air for a free air conditioning service call when we make the repair. Like CFC 142-7611.
I love those guys.
Johnny, your elves gotta step it up. It's time for the big finish at Arrigo. We gotta sell 4,500 new vehicles before the new year.
We're on it, Jimmy.
Johnny, what's wrong with your voice?
Don't know. Maybe I'm shouting too much.
Remind your elves that Arrigo will beat any advertised price by $500 or we'll pay the customer $1,000 cash.
Okie dokie.
It's the big finish event at Arrigo Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Fiat.
Save up to 30% off MSRP. Wrangler Unlimiteds from $269 a month. Cherokees or Compasses from $199 a month. See a Rico today and discover why Florida's #1 volume dealer outsells closest competitors 2-1.
Johnny, that green suit makes you look shorter.
That's it. I'm putting you on a naughty list.
You gotta go Rigo. West Palm, Fort Pierce, Sawgrass, and now Margate.
Offer not in conjunction. Select models. Amounts vary. 36 month lease. 10K miles a year. $39.99 due. All plus tax, title, dealer installed option. $7.99 dealer fee. Rebates applied to dealer. Must qualify with approved credit through Chrysler Capital. SCA sales for locations. Restrictions apply. See dealer for details.
It's the perfect holiday gift. Body Detail's True Laser Specialist has up to 70% off laser treatments. Gift yourself or a loved one by making dull skin, unwanted tattoos, and undesirable body hair a thing of the past thanks to our state-of-the-art True Laser technology and our free lifetime guarantee. Visit bodydetails.com. That's bodydetails.com for a free consultation with our licensed laser medical professionals and get more info today.
Oh, if there is one thing I love, it is a nice, juicy burger. It's Tracy St. George, and I am always loving a nice, hot, juicy steak burger from Steak & Shake. Right off the grill, made when you order it. And they're getting crazy right now with the 4 for $4 menu. Yeah, you're gonna go in there with a $5 bill, come out full with change. Ready to hear this lineup? Your choice of 3 delicious steak burgers or chicken fingers, plus Steak & Shake's famous thin and crispy fries with a delicious chocolate chip cookie, and then your choice of another side. Have you ever had Steak & Shake's coleslaw? Creamy coleslaw is so delicious. Or with fall being here, maybe you want to warm up with a cup of chili. You know how cold it gets here in Florida. Can I tell you what my dream 4 for $4 deal would be? The original double and cheese steak burger. 2 hot off the grill steak burgers with thick American cheese, those delicious thin and crispy fries, fab cookie, and a side of baked beans. The 4 for $4 deal goes on right now at Steak & Shake.
Boca Raton has a new hotspot. It is Wish, the newest hot upscale lounge with gourmet food, signature cocktails, and drink and bottle specials. Check out their website, wishbocaevents.com, for all the upcoming performers. Every Saturday night is Ladies' Night at Wish in Boca Raton. Ladies get free entry, 2-for-1 drink specials, $100 bottles, and the kitchen's open all night. Make all your wishes come true. For more info, visit wishbocaevents.com.
Nowcar.com. Buy your next Chevrolet 100% online and skip the dealer. Nowcar has a huge selection of new Chevrolet Malibus, Silverados, Equinoxes, Camaros, and more. Nowcar delivers straight to your door. Find the new way to buy a new car. Nowcar. Search Nowcar.com.
The S-Truck's back and it's better than ever. It's in RV this year. The S-Truck's here. Hey, the wheelies are a-poppin'. Hey, the action's never stoppin'. Super bright lights and 2 racing motors on 3 in 1 this year. The S-Truck's here.
The Hess RV with ATV and motorbike. Get it now at HessToyTruck.com with free shipping and 8 Energizer batteries included.
A tradition each year. The S-Truck's here.
Over 95 million people around the world have felt the thrill of Broadway's most spectacular musical, Disney's The Lion King. And now you can too. Experience the music and the majesty of this breathtaking musical event, premiering in West Palm Beach this April and returning to Miami this May. Don't miss The Lion King live on stage. Visit LionKing.com to get your tickets today.
Strax Rejuvenation. Get sexy now.
Have you always wanted a cosmetic procedure but just don't have the $5,000 to $10,000 sitting around? Or are you tired of financing and been turned down because your credit isn't perfect? Well, get ready to have your procedure. Just log on to StraxRejuvenation.com and fill out the secure credit application. Select the procedures of your choice from breast dogs, lipos, facial surgeries, hair transplants, gastric sleeves, or any other cosmetic procedure you can think of. A financial expert will work out a great price and then call you with the payment terms. All you may need is a current bank account, social security number, and a consistent monthly income. After you receive your pre-approval, their representatives will help set up a free consultation with a board-certified surgeon with absolutely no obligation on your part. This is a very unique opportunity, so log on to StraxRejuvenation.com now and finally get the cosmetic procedure you've always dreamed of. Again, for credit approvals and free consultations with more than 10 board-certified surgeons, log on to StraxRejuvenation.com.
Well, if you like getting a deal and you're like me and you love staying a little bit ahead of the aging game, now is a great time to go to the Aqua Plastic Surgery Center because they are doing the 12 Days of Christmas. And what that means for you is every single day, different amazing savings on all kinds of fun stuff that we love, like the Botox and the Restylane and the Juvederm and the laser stuff. Every day is a little different in the special. So get in there and find out how you can save yourself a good penny on the same stuff that you'd be doing anyway. Mirror Dry, Dysport, Cool Sculpt, they're putting it all on sale. And you don't have to use it right away in December. You can stockpile it now while it's on deal and then use it whenever you want. Love that. Go see Dr. Rankin and Dr. Deb. These guys are board certified. They are amazing. They're experienced. They're loved and respected by their patients and their staff. When you go in there, you will see the synergy. You will get it. They are just awesome. Offices in Jupiter, in Fort Lauderdale, and now in Miami as well. Connect to everything online at aquaplasticsurgery.com.
So if you're like me, Tracy St. George, and you do like to one-stop shop during the holidays, then Tommy Bahama is the place for you. Whether you're buying in-store or online, you can always find something for everybody on your holiday shopping list. And at Tommy Bahama, you can shop and eat without ever leaving the location. There's no better holiday treat. Great finds in fashion and food. Visit Tommy Bahama right now through December 31st for their Flip Side event. Spend $175 and get $50 to use in January at Tommy Bahama stores, restaurants, and online. Terms and conditions apply.
For tile, wood, and stone, come to the nationwide low price leader, Floor & Decor.
The prices are the lowest you will find.
Not only did we find lots of options, we were like, oh my gosh, it's so affordable.
It's affordable no matter what your budget.
I saved a lot of money at Floor & Decor. We came in under budget.
Way under budget.
Way under budget, yeah.
It's really the best pricing.
You're getting an incredible product for an amazing price.
Why wouldn't you want to save money and make your house look great?
I love to save money. Who doesn't like to save money?
Floor & Decor. For a store near you, visit flooranddecor.com.
I believe in getting pre-owned vehicles because you save yourself a ton of money. It's the way my family goes. When you drive something new off the lot, the depreciation happens right away. That's why, if you believe in pre-owns like I do, now's the time to get over to Bremen Motor Cars. BMWs, Minis, Porsches right now. They've got the Demonstrator and the Loaner cars, all these different great brands. And you will get every single write-down, every single incentive, and discount, saving you thousands of dollars. They want to get rid of them, make room for the 2019s. So you're going to have great cars right off the showroom, very low miles, saving you thousands of dollars all the way through December 10th. Whatever your thing is, if you love the BMWs, 3 Series, 5 Series, 7 Series, X Series, they've got them. Those Minis, the 2 doors, 4 doors, the Countrymen, the convertibles, they have them. And the Porsches, too. They've got some unbelievable cars. In fact, tonight, they've got a nice little Porsche event. Going to be debuting a brand new Porsche out there, and you can go check out that showroom tonight. Thousands of dollars you're going to be saving on all these models. It's really convenient. They're all just right there on a nice little strip, Okeechobee Boulevard in West Palm Beach. You got Bremen BMW that is in Jupiter as well, or you can just easily go shop online to see what the deals are at BremenMotorCars.com.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Shop thousands of cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans. Priced thousands below retail. 954-222-CARS. Offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach. Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in your Dirt of the Day, just what is on the line for Les Moonves if they find out he was lying, which I think they have. I will tell you coming up in your Dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Yeah, producer Denny's Dirty Joke Challenge just a second ago. We gave you the setup. You got to give us the punchline to get a pair of one-day park-to-park tickets to Universal Orlando. Here again is the setup of the joke. Actually, let me just give you the punchline. Probably shouldn't put both these together.
Yeah. Not this week.
Not this
Last week it was okay.
Not this week. Danielle's on here from Stewart. Danielle, what is that punchline?
Same time next month?
Yeah, you got it. That's right. Yeah, we're better off just with that part of it. Danielle, congratulations. You got those Universal Orlando tickets.
All right, awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, the cool part about this, too, is there's a grand prize attached on where you can pick up 4 Universal Orlando 2-park preferred annual passes, a one-night stay at a Universal Orlando-themed hotel, and a $100 Universal Orlando gift card, okay?
All right, thank you.
All right, you are very welcome. And we've got more of those tickets we're going to be giving away tomorrow. No Name Movie Game, right about 7:15. You got a chance to win right here on the KVJ show.
It's the KVJ dirt of the day. It's the KVJ dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away. Cause you know we need that dirt of the day.
Well, coming up in just a second, what exactly does Les Moonves stand to lose if they find out that he's been lying, which it looks like he has? I'll tell you coming up in just a second. Before we get into that, I don't know how you guys feel. You think Kevin Smith loves Star Wars too much, don't you?
I don't think he loves it too much. We have different opinions on the newer franchise is all.
So he loves it more than you.
Yes, I did not like the last main movie for Star Wars. I thought it was terrible. In fact, I thought it was so bad, it really was just a terrible experience.
So do you put any credibility in his audio clip of him? I guess he was watching the filming of it.
He's in Hollywood. He knows all these people. They can potentially get him involved in these projects. Of course he's going to love it.
Here's Kevin Smith talking about watching the filming of the new Star Wars.
I was just over in England and I visited J.J. Abrams on Star Wars, the new Star Wars movie.
And you can't speak, can you?
No, oh my Lord, they make you sign so many non-disclosure agreements that if I said anything, somebody pop out a lightsaber, cut my hand off. Man, this movie looks fantastic. It's a year away, but man, it looks fantastic. I wept on set because I saw somebody give a career best performance, somebody I've seen in these movies before. I rolled a tear, it was so darn powerful.
Yeah, I rolled many tears after the last movie myself. So many tears, Kevin.
Felt like it ruined your childhood.
Let's not go that far.
Okay, all right.
But it just was a crappy movie.
Okay.
In a recent interview that Natalie Portman did with USA Today, she kind of threw shade on Jessica Simpson. Natalie said, "I remember being a teenager and there was Jessica Simpson on the cover of a magazine saying, 'I'm a virgin,' while wearing a bikini. And I was confused, like, I don't know what this is trying to tell me as a woman, as a girl." So, of course, Jessica Simpson got word of this and fired back. She said, "Look, as public figures, we both know our image is not totally in our control at all times, and that the industry we work in often tries to define us and box us in. Being sexy in a bikini and being proud of my body are not synonymous with having sex. I've made it my practice not to shame other women for their choices.
Uh-oh.
I encourage you to do the same."
I stay with Jessica Simpson on this. Mind your own business.
I do too. And I guess, did Natalie respond?
Yes.
Yeah, I would never intend to shame anybody. And that was absolutely not my intention. I was really talking about the mixed messages that media puts out there for young women, and completely apologize for any hurt it may have caused, because that was definitely not my intention.
What is so she's still kind of like standing like, I'm going after the mixed messages. What was the mixed message?
That you can't have a bikini on and show off skin and still be a virgin. It's impossible to. What is Natalie? Come on.
Natalie, sit down.
Sit down and go act. Do me a favor and act.
Yeah.
That's not at all what we're trying to do over here, Natalie. No one wants to hear from you.
I mean, she was great until she appeared in Star Wars movies. Am I right, Jay Bird?
Oh, don't get me started, Kevin.
Finally here, those lawyers for CBS are looking into things that Les said and Les did, and if they match up with what Les said when he was under investigation. Now, Les Moonves has a $120 million severance payout on the line. You can imagine he wants the money. So when the lawyers were interviewing him about his sexual misconduct, they say he deliberately lied to them and minimized the extent of what he was up to, and that he destroyed proof of some of the things that he was up to. And they say that directly violates his employment agreement. If they can prove that, that will allow CBS not to have to pay a $120 million severance, which you can bet they don't want to pay.
But you're not shocked with this
No.
No, of course he's going to lie.
Of course he's going to lie, and of course they're going to find out that he lied. I don't think he's going to get the money. I think Julie Chen's going to leave him. That's just me.
I think Julie Chen eventually is going to leave him, and she's going to turn this into a...
I'm a strong
exactly,
woman.
Yeah.
I can persevere.
She's going to try to...
I'm going to return to the talk.
You're right. You're right.
I'm a victim.
It would be a way for her to return. Absolutely.
It would be a great way.
He's out at CBS. She would be vindicated, and she could say, look, I stood by him, but as the proof and the story started to come out, then I had to do what you have to do.
I had to leave him when the proof told me he was lying.
She will position herself, like you just said, as the victim, and that'll be her move.
He's been lying to her all this time. You know he has. He's been lying to her and the investigators. So you just watch. In the next couple of years, Julie will leave him.
Maybe even quicker than that.
And that's what's going on in your Dirt of the Day. Brought to you by the Little Smiles Holiday Toy Drive. It is well underway. We are collecting so many toys, and it's so awesome because we literally have tens of thousands of requests for toys right here locally that we have to fill for kids in hospitals and hospices and kids in the system. So many kids are getting a toy this year because of Little Smiles, and you can help out. Go online, littlesmiles.org, and donate today.
Coming up here in a couple minutes, there is somebody in particular that really does not like Jaybird's alter ego, Pablo Escobar. And they have voiced their disgust and distaste of yet another one of Jaybird's alter egos. You'll find out who and what they had to say about it.
He's a fun party boy.
Yeah.
I tell you what, Escobar takes a lot out of the real bird. That's for sure.
All right, well, who's complaining and what do they have to say? We'll find out next.
Help me. It's like the walls.
In just a few minutes, we got another round of the Raise Your Hand poll. You got to jump on to Kvj Tv to find out who on the KVJ show is answering yes to these very revealing questions. We'll get to the full answers on the After the Show podcast later on. But if you want to find out what you do, go to YouTube, which actually over the last year was the #1 downloaded app in America.
Wow.
YouTube, yeah.
I love it.
It's a monster.
Yeah, I watch a ton of stuff on my phone now with it. I mean, it's so convenient having it there.
Well, where else are you going to see Walmart fights? I mean, a lot of them.
You're right.
There's a million videos.
Back to back.
Yeah.
So you jump onto YouTube, just look at the KVJ show. We got our own channel there. We broadcast the show live every single day, so you can watch what happens in here, and you'll be able to check that out. First, though, we got to find out who it is that is not a fan of Jaybird's new alter ego, Pablo Escobar.
Aww.
It came out playing this fun little Spanish-speaking Narcos game. Jaybird has been watching Narcos on Netflix, and it has inspired him to call everyone mijo.
I promise you, Mijo, if we do that bit one more time before this year is over, you will get a better Pablo Escobar. That's for sure.
Okay.
I listened back to the tape.
Yeah.
I can do better.
Yeah, well, how we play it is we get a Spanish speaker on the phone. If they can understand what he's saying and be like, oh, yeah, I know what you were trying to say, then he's good. It's a C. Or if they're like, I have no clue, then it's a no and he's got to do a shot. And yesterday he wound up doing 3 shots out of 3.
A lot of passion.
It was kind of legit, too, because we had this amazing Colombian stuff. It's this liquor that apparently was Pablo Escobar's favorite.
That stuff is not Escobar's favorite. It's horrible. I do
But
not like it.
if you want to be true to character, you need to drink it.
You're right, Mijo.
So there's somebody that does not like Pablo Escobar.
I got a couple voicemails about this.
You did?
Voicemails?
Yeah, I did.
Ooh, so somebody who has your number?
Yeah. Who could not like this bit?
Aunt Anne.
Yeah. I mean,
well, it's Kevin's idea that you do this.
I heard from 3 different family members before I even got this voicemail. She does not like this bit.
Oh, really?
I heard even after she left this voicemail, she was calling other family members. She wants this bit gone.
Oh, wow. Really detests it, huh? Okay.
Hey, Jaybird, what the hell's going on over there? You're doing that stupid Escobar thing. What is Kevin trying to do? Turn you into a town drunk or something?
Turn you into?
Yes. Yes.
It's all Kevin's fault.
It is.
Kevin made me drink.
Yes.
It's ridiculous. And all you drinking on the air and everything. I can't stand it. And your lovely people you work with. What the hell's going on with you? And you're turning into a drunk playing the game at that hour in the morning?
I mean, she's bringing up some good points.
Sure, yeah.
I like how she's very you're bringing shame to the family.
Yeah.
At that hour in the morning?
At that hour in the morning.
Being unreasonably hammered at 8:20 a.m., yeah.
Well, I did look at the clock yesterday. After my 3rd shot, it just turned 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
What kind of DI's got you doing some stupid thing again? Can't believe people would do that at that hour of the morning and tell BDI to give it up and stop giving you booze in the morning. Okay? Love you.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, clearly it's Kevin.
Clearly,
yeah. There's no debating that.
So,
yeah.
And you're right. Kevin made me do it.
He does not like the Narcos bit. Okay.
I think we should bring it back more. Uno mas. Uno mas. One more time.
Uno mas.
Yes, sir.
Are you going to go on
Is that how you
record
say
saying you want to bring it back? And then are you going to turn it around and tell Ann that Kevin made you bring it back?
No, I want to do it. Right, Kevin? Yeah, I want to do it.
I know.
This is how somebody saves face before the holidays.
I hear you,
Put it
yeah.
all on Kevin.
Yes. All right. Well, we got something else that we got a little bit of fun here. It was our Raise Our Hand poll. Find out some revealing details about people on the KVJ show here. Now, if this applies to you or your answer is yes, you need to raise your hand on camera so that people watching KVJ TV can see you. We'll expand on all these topics on the After the Show podcast that you can listen to on demand. Just pick up our podcast app. It is basically everywhere. If you just look for the KVJ show, whether you be on the one they have on your iPhone or there are so many different podcast apps that are out there. You can use Podbean and boom, listen to it that way. All right, so here we go. Raise your hand if this applies to you. Have you ever done naughty things to someone under the table? You ever seen Wedding Crashers? Yeah. And the family's there, you're having a nice family dinner, and you have someone of interest to you, and you are doing that kind of stuff. Now, this is you doing it to someone else. Okay, raise your hand.
And there's some mutualness in there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Looks like 75% of the show has done this.
It is better to receive than to give.
I don't know. Sometimes giving's fun.
Yeah. Okay.
That sounded dirty. Sounded really dirty.
All right, next up here. Raise your hand if you've ever walked in on a family member pleasuring themselves.
What if they walked in on you? Does that count?
We could definitely talk about that on the after the show, but this only applies if you've walked in on a family member. Yes. Got to raise your hand if you have. Okay.
Yeah. Don't tell me about my life. Virginia trying to tell me.
Virginia's trying to get you to raise your hand.
Trying to tell me
thought that was you.
No, it wasn't. And we need to keep it down about that story.
Okay.
I like how you guys are whispering off mic.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. All right. So far nobody's saying yes on that, but it does sound like we're going to have a story about it.
No, I don't think you can have a story.
Well, you can't have a story. I've told the story before.
Yeah.
The flip you've told.
Yeah, where someone's walked in on myself.
Okay. Next up, just kind of a family-related question as well. Do you have a cousin that you would sleep with if you weren't related? One hand is enough.
The person raised the roof.
Yes. Very enthusiastic about
Only
their cousin.
my blood.
Yeah. Okay, 50% of the show said yes.
I'm glad there's company.
Can't wait to delve into that.
Would you say that you are vocal in the bedroom, i.e. a screamer? Raise your hand if you are.
Screamer.
That would be one of the terms that you could use. But yes, very
Moaner.
vocal,
Yeah.
a lot of noise. Yeah, like you would hear, if you were outside the room, you'd be like, okay, I know what's going on in there. If you are that kind of person, raise your hand. You don't have to raise it that high, but just... We appreciate the enthusiasm with some of these answers. Someone's very much into this, but 25% of the show.
Only 25? What the hell's going on around these parts?
I keep it civil, dog.
Keep it.
Not everybody's like, look at me.
And final one here in the raise your hand poll. Have you ever had relations with somebody who doesn't speak your language? And that means it has to have gone all the way. You can't just have dated somebody that doesn't speak your language, which I guess for all of us would be English. So there you go. All right.
I've learned a lot here today.
Okay.
I've learned not to be so honest.
All right. So 25% again has said yes to that. So sounds like one person is going to have a lot to talk about on the After the Show podcast here today.
One person literally makes it happen.
Yes, really did not say no to anything that was going on.
Yeah, you're right.
What? Save it. Not now.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher. It's a great time to get into a new ride this month at all three Schumacher locations in North Palm, West Palm, and Delray Beach. SchumacherAutomotive.com. Come join the family. Getting busier on your surface streets here in Palm Beach County. Keep an eye out for a wreck on Palm Beach Lakes Boulevard. It's westbound after North Tamarind Avenue. We also have a crash on Congress Avenue southbound on the approach to Lake Worth Road. Forest Hill Boulevard eastbound at Military Trail. A wreck, Military Trail northbound before Belvedere Road. We're seeing slowdowns due to a crash. Another crash on Jog Road. It's southbound on the approach to Lake Chalet Boulevard. We're also still seeing residual delays following an earlier crash I-95 northbound just after Forest Hill Boulevard. And up on the Treasure Coast, a new crash 95 southbound. That's at Bridge Road. You'll see delays on the approach to that area. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits 979 WRMF.
Air conditioner not cooling like it should? Call Lindstrom Air for a free air conditioning service call when we make the repair. Like the CFC 142-7611.
I love those guys.
When is a hamburger not a hamburger? When it's a steak burger from Steak and Shake. Juiciest, freshest burger in town. As in they make it when you order it. Not in a drawer just waiting for you. Super delish. It's Tracy St. George, and they made it even more fun to get into Steak and Shake now for their 4 for $4 menu. Where else can you get a lunch that's gonna fill you up for $4 other than Steak and Shake? Nowhere. For your number one choice, perhaps you're gonna choose the bacon and cheese single steak burger. Hardwood smoked bacon, choice of fresh lettuce, pickles, vine-ripened tomato, onion, mayonnaise, and Heinz ketchup. Perhaps the 3-breaded chicken fingers. Maybe the triple steak burger. Or the original double and cheese steak burger. 2 hot off the grill steak burgers with thick sliced American cheese. Pair that up with fries, another one of their fantastic sides, maybe their delicious baked beans or their creamy coleslaw, and you're getting a cookie. 4 meals, 4 items, $4. And it's happening now at Steak and Shake.
Hey, it's Virginia. Come join me and the entire KVJ show. We're going on the Pontiki Party Boat. It's a 45-foot tiki party boat leaving from Harborside on Sunday, December 9th from 2 to 4. It's fully staffed with a captain, food from Calaveras Cantina. Tickets are just $60 and they include free beer and wine. Don't miss out. Get your tickets now at gopontiki.com.
Hey, the holiday season is a great time to make sure that you've got your super fast internet and you got the best with your TV package. A lot of people are buying electronics, and that's why I got Xfinity this time. As your whole family celebrates, you want one great Wi-Fi network. And that's what Xfinity XFi delivers, the best Wi-Fi experience and the most reliable internet. Now, it's so easy to do. You can get this whole new kind of wireless network. It's automatically connecting you to the most Wi-Fi hotspots. 18 million of them nationwide, and they're all over South Florida with the best 4G LTE everywhere else, so you can use less data and save yourself more money. Simple, easy, awesome. And you can celebrate the holidays with this very special offer. Get yourself Xfinity Internet for just $19.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year agreement. You can also see how you can save when you switch to Xfinity Mobile. Just go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit an Xfinity store today. Requires EcoBill paperless billing and autopay. Offer ends 12/21/18. Restrictions apply. Not available in all areas. New performance starter 25 megabits per second internet customers only. Equipment taxes and fees extra and subject to change. After agreement, regular rates apply.
By the time Friday rolls around, you're ready for the weekend. But while your friends are already getting together and making plans, you still have to cash your paycheck. Good thing Regions Bank makes it really easy to swing by a branch to get your cash quickly, even if you don't have an account. In fact, you can put your money on a Regions Visa Prepaid Now card, an affordable, reloadable Visa card that's safe, convenient, and can be used wherever Visa debit is accepted, including online. The best part is, when your next payday rolls around, you can reload your check to the same card without stopping by the branch. Simply snap a photo of your check with the Regions mobile app, and just like that, you're weekend ready. So enjoy your money your way and start the weekend off right, because we get it. Some things are bigger than banking. To learn more, visit regions.com/nowcard. Member FDIC, terms, conditions, and fees apply.
Hey, what's going on? It's Virginia. Come join me and the WRMF Street Team. We'll see you this Saturday, December 8th at Legacy Place starting at 11 for the Holiday Village Spectacular. Visit with Santa and his friends and be sure to bring your camera to snap pictures. For details, go to shoplegacyplace.com.
Here's a holiday gift for you to 2 great concerts coming to Abacoa in Jupiter. Toots and the Maytals Sunday, January 13th, and Pepper with Sticky Fingers Thursday, March 14th. Right now, for a limited time, go to eventbrite.com, use code LOYAL, and get discounted tickets for both shows.
Nobody does it like the Rain Dancer Steakhouse since 1975. The best lunch, dinner, or happy hour.
Over 95 million people around the world have felt the thrill of Broadway's most spectacular musical, Disney's The Lion King. And now you can too. Experience the music and the majesty of this breathtaking musical event, premiering in West Palm Beach this April and returning to Miami this May. Don't miss The Lion King live on stage. Visit lionking.com to get your tickets today.
You know, it's our number one goal as parents to keep the kids safe. And this holiday season, everybody's schedules are going to be off a little bit. You know, schools close and relatives start arriving. So this may leave you juggling a complicated mix of people and schedules, and that can sometimes create unexpected safety challenges for you and your family. Go online today. There's a really cool app and website. Every Parent, one word, Every Parent. It's a free local service brought to you by the Children's Services Council. And what it gives you is just great ideas and safety tips. It's stuff that maybe you wouldn't have even thought about. Safety proofing your home, raising healthy and happy kids and a happy family is hard work. And so just one little resource more that can help you out and be in your corner and give you the right tip at the right time could be awesome. So download the app today. It's a free service. Put it right onto your smartphone. It's one word, Every Parent. That's one word, Every Parent, a free service from the Children's Services Council.
Nowcar.com. Buy your next Kia 100% online and skip the dealer. Nowcar has a huge selection of new Kia Optimas, Fortes, Sorrentos, Sportages, Souls, and more. Nowcar delivers straight to your door. Find the new way to buy a new car. Nowcar. Search Nowcar.com.
Denied Social Security? Gordon and Partners, 333-3333.
It's flu season. Take yourself to MD now and get your flu shot today.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Publix.
I'm meteorologist Chris Farrell for CBS 12 News. And a cold start to this Thursday. Sunny skies will gradually become partly cloudy. Still gusty northeast winds today, 20 miles an hour. The high, a cool 70. Tonight, not as cold. Lows near 60 at the coast, 55 inland. Now, Friday, sunny to partly cloudy, milder with a high of 75. And the Friday night low near 60.
Dinner is served, thanks to all the ways Publix makes life every day easy. With convenient options such as online easy ordering, deli grab and go, and Publix delivery. Powered by Instacart, you'll be able to fit more tasks into your busy day. Only at Publix, where shopping is a pleasure.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
Coming up tomorrow night, it is the Vanilla Ice Holiday Block Party. Going to be going down this year at the Palm Beach International Equestrian Center. We actually needed more room to move, and that's exactly where we're going to be taking it. It's a free event for the entire family. You're going to love it. The kids are going to have a great time. They got a Winter Wonderland set up with Santa there, and they've got a carousel for them and all kinds of like the snow and that stuff for them to play in. We got a lot of live music going to be on the stage, including Vanilla Ice, who's going to be doing a live performance for free later on in the evening. All we're looking to do is just raise some toys for Little Smiles, new Unwrapped, for kids in area hospitals and shelters. They stay right here in South Florida. So if you want to come out for an awesome night of free family fun, the Vanilla Ice Holiday Block Party is going to be tomorrow night, part of the Wellington Winterfest at the Palm Beach International Equestrian Center.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
What we did was we always love pulling out here unnecessary censorship. Some of the holiday classics. What it will do when you just simply throw a bleep into one of the scenes from Holly Jolly Christmas. And also, too, I guess this is also some of the songs
we
have as well.
We got Christmas clips and we got Christmas songs.
Oh, my gosh. We got so much here. I think I like the Christmas songs. I'm going to go with Holly Jolly Christmas. This is our holiday unnecessary censorship.
Hung where you can see somebody waits for you. There once for me.
Yeah, come on. This is probably my favorite. I love the rocking around the Christmas tree.
Later we'll have some pumpkin pie and we'll do some caroling.
You actually don't even need the bleep.
I got to challenge you. Yeah, if you play that even without the bleep, it's still, you're like,
It still sounds like a curse word.
Wait, what did she say?
Later we'll have some pumpkin pie and we'll do some caroling.
I know. You're like, what?
It sounds like
What
the
did she
F-bomb.
say? I think we should bleep that out. What are we doing? Not bleeping that out. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer?
Join in any reindeer games. Then one Christmas Eve, Santa came to say.
Bleeps really do make things sound so dirty.
They do.
It's like, come on.
Down through the chimney with good Saint Nick. First comes the stocking of little Nell. Oh, dear Santa, it well.
Now, people are getting triggered about all the Christmas songs. Those are the ones you really need to get upset about. Forget the Rudolph and the Baby It's Cold Outside. But I heard there's even more radio stations now on that banning that song bandwagon.
Hacks.
And I heard, of all the creepy versions of it out there, I heard one this morning. I was going to the bathroom with Rod Stewart in it. Wow.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, good Lord.
He's doing the version.
Rod had it a whole different element of it. I was like, oh, I feel kind of
We
weird.
should do one and really creep it up.
Yeah, let's go the other way. We'll get attention for the bad way.
Exactly.
Yes.
Do one as Cosby.
Yes.
That can be a Virginia project.
Yeah, go that far. Well, fun stuff is going to be going on here this holiday season. A lot of holiday parties are just right around the corner. I know ours is going to be coming up on Wednesday night, and I know everybody here on the show is very excited. They say that a lot of offices are going to be kicking it up a notch this year as well. 93% of offices are going to be having holiday parties this year. 41% are going to be up in the budget from last year.
Okay.
So does that mean it's getting crazier? Or, because I thought last week you had a report on the Christmas and holiday parties are going to be a little bit tamed because of the rules.
Gone up and down. I think what's happening now is there are a lot of companies who are having a hard time about maintaining morale. And so they find this as being a way of doing a little bit of bonding and cohesiveness, teamwork, all that kind of stuff. So I think they're kind of back in until people start getting really hammered and making mistakes and then providing the company with lawsuits.
Well, you can't drink at a lot of these parties. You're not allowed to ask anybody out that you work with anymore. It's basically just a long meeting you're going to.
Hashtag take the fun out of Christmas.
Yeah. And you pretty much got to show up. 66% of bosses say there's kind of an unwritten rule that the employees should attend. So it doesn't say for how long, and that's kind of what I'm wondering. I'm like, okay, all right.
You got to do the trick. Yo, at any event, you got to go in, make sure you get seen by the boss, and then that's when you leave.
And take a pocket full of cocktail weenies.
Oh.
Did I say that?
Last year, or no, it was the year before, they had those French onion little...
Mini French onion soups in a
Yeah.
mini bread bowl.
And they didn't have them last year, but they ended up making them for me specially, and I took some home.
Wow.
It was a
I mean, that's power.
big night.
That's how they're stepping up their game.
Yeah, that's happening when you wear a pizza jacket to a club.
By the way, that was your Christmas bonus.
Yes, I know it was.
Yeah, I'm just kind of curious. Do people still get the Christmas bonus where you work? I mean, it was made infamous with the
Christmas
Lampoon's
vacation. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Jelly of the Month Club.
Right.
Which I always thought that was a good gift.
The gift that keeps on giving.
Jelly of the Month Club I would love.
Yeah, so I'm wondering, are people still getting those like Christmas or holiday bonuses? And have you got one that's pretty weak where you're like going, yeah, I pretty much am in the Griswold Club? Something like that your office gave you. 877-979-WRMF. It gets for a Christmas bonus or holiday bonus if you get one. And is it really a morale booster? Because in National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, that Jelly of the Month Club was not what he's expecting. It actually was more defeating for morale than it was like, yay. Well, except for Cousin Eddie, he kind of loved it.
But it just goes to show you, in the end, if you kidnap your boss and let them know how disappointed you are, it can all turn out good for you when you get that pool.
A lot of life lessons. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Trust me. I know where all our bosses live. All of them.
Good.
Yeah, I'm ready. Somebody said my company gives us a check for $25 every Christmas. It's actually kind of more insulting than it is helpful.
Aww.
$25, and I guess it's taxed too, so it's like $13.50.
That's what somebody said. Somebody said I once got a $25 gift card to Publix as a bonus, and they took taxes out of my paycheck for the gift card.
Oh,
that is low budget.
Somebody else texted in and said, yeah, I work for a restaurant, and I got a free meal for Christmas. But they give me a free meal every day I work all year long, so thanks.
Oh, come on.
Somebody said every year we get a $5 Burger King gift card. That's our Christmas bonus. Okay, that's fun. Somebody else texted in and said after 45 years at my job, they gave me
45?
45. Yeah, they wanted to do something special for him for the holidays after 45 years, so they gave him a coupon for a free pie.
A free pie, though.
A pie?
Have you guys ever received a bonus from radio ever in the history of your career?
Cox gave us one.
They did?
Yeah.
They also gave us a severance.
Yeah.
No, they did not give us a severance.
Confused.
No, you're right. They didn't.
They gave us a pig slip. Said bye. You didn't get one from Cox?
I don't think I did.
I got one.
Uh-huh. We know what they like best.
Sorry, that came out just now.
I knew they didn't like me.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, some of them do decent ones. A lot of them are not great. My husband's work does a raffle instead of a bonus. The prizes are good, though. Okay. Well,
Okay.
That's not bad. Yeah.
That's fun. It's games.
There's a lot of good bonuses, and there's a few weak ones out there. That's what you probably expect. Somebody said, is anyone having issues about decorating for Christmas because of religious differences? We are, and it is stressful. Yeah, I mean, just when it comes to the holidays, you've got to
do both.
We do everything.
Do everything.
Split the house in two parts.
Or even more. There was one today where I can't remember where it was, but it was on public grounds. They had a Christmas tree up, and they had a menorah, and the Church of Satan came in and They did. They put up a hand. Their thing was like a hand with holding an apple, and then a serpent was crawling around it. You know how to do it with Adam, and it was saying knowledge is everything or something like that. You know, it goes back to the. So that was there. That's there apparently. You know, so they're like going, hey, as long as we pay for it, and that's what it is. The religious group has to pay for it. So in this one place, you've got a Christmas tree, a menorah, and something from the Church of Satan.
The devil.
The devil.
Have fun explaining that to the kids.
Yeah, you'd have to if they saw it. Be like, what's that all about? And you gotta get ready for it.
Frosty the Snowman. They're singing.
I think the way it is, everybody's got to be represented.
I melted Frosty.
Yeah, you're right. They don't go hand in hand, do they?
Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
Oh, yeah, baby. Here we go with your whacked out news today. Remember I was telling you that awesome promotion the Cheesecake Factory had going on? 40,000 slices of cheesecake they're going to be giving out.
For free?
For free. It was like either the cheesecake goes or December 11th was the cutoff date for it.
I saw some KVJ Nationers talking about it after you made that announcement.
Yeah?
Yeah. They were like, I'm going. I just heard Kevin talking about it.
A lot of people jumped into it. Yeah, they were giving away the free slices yesterday. It started if you use the DoorDash app. But apparently a lot of people jumped into it. It caused a lot of chaos at a lot of locations.
Uh-oh.
They say the drivers were battling for parking and they crammed into the restaurants. And one driver in Virginia was even arrested for fighting with the cops.
Oh, no. For one piece of cheesecake?
For one piece of dang cheesecake.
Damn.
People are losing it. Well, not one. It's free cheesecake, Virginia.
I know, but is it really worth it?
Yeah, I think they would probably say yes. It is definitely worth it. So there you go. That's how that turned out. There's a guy in Utah that got arrested after hammering an ice pick through his roommate's member.
What?
If you think your roommate sucks, at least you don't have this guy. Yeah, he took his roommate to the desert, handcuffed him to a chair. He then gave him a couple of undesirable options. He said, okay, I can kill you and leave you here, or I can drive this nail right through your Johnson.
What do you pick?
Nail through the Johnson.
Yeah, you got to.
Because at least you'll live. You're going to be in crazy pain, but the guy did choose the nail, went to the hospital the next day. The next day? I think I might go that day. Serious damage.
Oh, my gosh.
Yep.
Has the roommate been arrested?
Yeah, he was found arrested this week and charged with aggravated kidnapping, domestic violence, aggravated sexual assault, mayhem. He was charged for that guy in that insurance commercial.
The Allstate
commercial.
Allstate mayhem guy really will mess up the life.
Yes, that's apparently their latest commercial, I guess.
They should do that.
I'm mayhem. Oh. And here's some more news about your Johnson. They say that a man's junk could be smaller if he's been overexposed to chemicals in nonstick frying pans. Now you know.
Really?
Yep.
I mean, they say there's a lot of chemicals in Mountain Dew. They do say that.
What is it about the nonstick frying pan that makes your member shrink?
I don't know. Apparently when you put it in there with the heat on, it shrivels right up. I don't know.
I have no idea either.
Interesting.
Like a sausage. Somebody said a grocery store in Colorado just decided that they should move their Tide Pods out of the candy aisle. Apparently there's some confusion.
Well, duh.
People are eating them, y'all.
Who's running the show over there?
Who is running the show?
KVJ interns?
We don't have interns anymore.
Yeah, that's why. There's a guy in Michigan that had to make a heartbreaking decision to take his wife off of life support back in August.
Oh.
But somehow she survived. And now she's almost made a full recovery.
Are you kidding me?
Not kidding you, yeah.
They unplugged her and she just kept battling through, and now
She said, oh, hell no.
Oh, talk about an awkward conversation when she really comes to.
So
you pulled the plug.
Yeah.
You wanted me. Oh, yeah.
You pulled the plug.
You wanted me dead, didn't you? Oh, she was so pissed off. She willed herself to live after he did
You got
that.
to wonder if there's something going on behind, What drove her to come back?
You can't kill this.
Yeah. 21-year-old guy in Australia recently got kicked by a horse.
Oh.
I know that move.
Yeah, you do. You've been kicked.
I've been kicked and I've been pinned.
Stomped.
Dang, that's crazy. Well, apparently it actually turned out to be a good thing because when he went to the hospital with the back pain, they discovered he had an aggressive form of, what is that? What's the name of that? It's cancer. He had a form of cancer.
Testicular?
Is that what? Okay. Thank you, yes. Testicular cancer, yes. Yes, and apparently by going to the hospital, they were able to identify it, and because of that, he is all okay now. So,
wow.
Yeah, so that is the good news. If you got, I guess the good thing is go out and get kicked by a horse today.
I've heard of that happening to several people where they go to the hospital for one injury and then they find out that they have something else growing.
What kind of cancer was it? Again,
Testicle cancer.
Testicle?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's what it's called. It's
Testicle cancer.
Yeah.
that is a tough word to say, though, by the way. I had to practice it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Like in the mirror?
Testicular cancer.
You go home?
Testicular.
What must your dog think?
Oh, if you could talk.
Saying it over and over again.
Dog's like, what's the matter with this cat?
I think he likes it, but I don't know. He can't talk. I don't know.
You got to be highly entertaining to watch on a daily basis.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777. 800-561-7777.
This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher. It's a great time to get into a new ride this month at all 3 Schumacher locations in North Palm, West Palm, and Delray Beach. SchumacherAutomotive.com. Come join the family. Take a look at your surface streets in Palm Beach County. We have an accident in Palm Beach Lakes Boulevard westbound at North Tamarind Avenue, Congress Avenue southbound. The approach to Lake Worth Road, you're going to find another crash. Forest Hill Boulevard eastbound at Military Trail, a wreck there. And on Military Trail, another wreck. It's northbound before Belvedere Road. Up on the Treasure Coast, 95 southbound, we got a crash causing traffic tie-ups on the approach to Bridge Road. Give yourself extra time to get through that area this morning. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits 379 WRMF.
Air conditioner not cooling like it should? Call Lindstrom Air for a free air conditioning service call when we make the repair. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Johnny, your elves got to step it up. It's time for the big finish at Arrigo. We got to sell 4,500 new vehicles before the new year.
We're on it, Jimmy.
Johnny, what's wrong with your voice?
Don't know. Maybe I'm shouting too much.
Remind your elves that Arrigo will beat any advertised price by $500 or we'll pay the customer $1,000 cash.
Okie dokie.
It's the Big Finish event at Arrigo, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat. Save up to 30% off MSRP. Wrangler Unlimiteds from $269 a month. Cherokees or Compasses from $199 a month. See Arrigo today and discover why Florida's #1 volume dealer outsells closest competitors 2-1.
Johnny, that green suit makes you look shorter.
That's it. I'm putting you on a naughty list.
You gotta go Arrigo. West Palm, Fort Pierce, Sawgrass, and now Margate.
All for non-conjunction. Select models. Amounts vary. 36 month lease. 10K miles a year. $39.99 due. All plus tax, title, dealer installed option. $7.99 dealer fee. Rebates applied to dealer. Must qualify with approved credit through Chrysler Capital. SCA sales for locations. Restrictions apply. See dealer for details.
It's the perfect holiday gift. Body Detail's True Laser Specialist has up to 70% off laser treatments. Gift yourself or a loved one by making dull skin, unwanted tattoos, and undesirable body hair a thing of the past thanks to our state-of-the-art True Laser technology and our free lifetime guarantee. Visit bodydetails.com. That's bodydetails.com for a free consultation with our licensed laser medical professionals and get more info today.
Hey, it's Virginia. Come join me and the entire KVJ show. We're going on the Pontiki Party Boat. It's a 45-foot tiki party boat leaving from Harborside on Sunday, December 9th from 2 to 4. It's fully staffed with a captain, food from Calaveras Cantina. Tickets are just $60 and they include free beer and wine. Don't miss out. Get your tickets now at gopontiki.com.
The season of free is in full swing at T-Mobile. And this time, we're going big. Like the biggest screen you'll ever see at T-Mobile big. Because we're giving away 50-inch Samsung 4K TVs. You heard right, a free 50-inch TV delivered in time for the holidays when you get one of the latest Samsung phones and add a line. Buy a phone, get a free TV. It's that... Whoa.
Where is it?
We're here for the free Samsung TV.
Hey, careful. How'd you get in here? This is a recording studio, guys. You have to go to the store.
Oh. To T-Mobile.
Okay, so if you missed out on Black Friday, then this is your second chance. Score a free 50-inch Samsung 4K TV, but only if you get to a T-Mobile store right now. Because from the looks of it, this deal isn't going to last long. Come join us at T-Mobile before it's too late.
At participating stores, offer fulfilled by Samsung with online redemption code. Qualifying credit, new line of service, timely redemption, and phone finance agreement required. 2 new lines required for new customers. 1 offer per account.
Boy, during the holiday season, you really start to feel run down. You just need some extra energy, and coffee's not doing the trick. If you're over the age of 25, there's a good chance part of your problem is your hormones. You start to lose them right in your mid-20s. It starts to slow you down. You feel the difference. You're just like, oh, how did I ever have so much energy? Well, it was hormones. You know, there's a thing called hormone replacement therapy where you can actually get those hormones back in your body. What it means, more energy. You'll be able to plow through things like the holidays with no problem. And the really added side benefit is what it's going to do to your physique. It'll help you maintain lean muscle, eat away fat, so you'll look better and you'll feel better. Get better results too if you're doing any kind of working out whatsoever. It's one of the most important things I do in my life. Not just for the energy, but for the way that I look and the confidence you get. And the cool thing about it too, your insurance is likely going to pay for it. So if you're struggling right now through the holidays, just go online. You need to check it out. WellingtonAntiAging.com. That's WellingtonAntiAging.com.
Holiday tips and fun facts from Paul, Kristen, and Dexter at Total Wine & More.
There are 10,000 wine grape varietals worldwide. Here's to thousands and thousands of gift possibilities.
Chardonnay paired with lobster mashed potatoes? Simply delicious.
I know just the right $10 bottle for your white elephant party. The most stolen gift award is yours guaranteed.
As you check off that gift list this holiday season, we'd love to share our always low prices and ridiculous selection at Total Wine & More. Cheers. Holiday tips and fun facts from Paul, Kristen, and Dexter at Total Wine & More.
The custom of bumping glasses with a cheers greeting came from old Rome. When in Rome, cheers.
Satisfy Auntie Alice's sweet tooth with a pairing of port and bourbon pecan pie. And just maybe, you won't get another ugly sweater this year.
For me, nothing beats recommending a great wine. And with such an extensive selection, I can help find a perfect wine in your budget.
As you check off that gift list this holiday season, we'd love to share our always low prices and ridiculous selection at Total Wine & More. Cheers.
Hey, it's Jay-Bird. If you're looking for a great deal on your vehicle and getting it fixed, bring it to Apex Automotive. They are awesome when I say they do quality work and it's affordable. Now, when you go in there, let them know that Jay-Bird said to go in there and visit them. They're going to give you a free set of wiper blades just for checking in. Now, they've got 3 locations at Apex Automotive. 1 location in Delray, off Linton Boulevard, 1 location in Wellington, and 1 in Lantana, and they do everything at Apex Automotive. They have a full-service auto repair center. They do the tires, brakes, wheel alignments, factory maintenance, diagnostics. They do air condition. They'll fix your air condition, and everyone that works there is a certified professional technician, servicing all makes and models. They are great. I really, really love them. People are emailing me saying, I'm giving Apex Automotive a try, and I love them. Go in there this weekend if you're having some car problems, or go in there today. Remember, expert service with a personal touch.
Real cards, real dealers, live table games 24/7, blackjack, baccarat, 3-card poker, and many more. We are giving all new members 100 in match play guaranteed. Over 230 live table games at Seminole Classic Hollywood, Seminole Casino Coconut Creek, and Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. Las Vegas-style table games with real dealers and real cards. Sign up for a new Seminole Wildcard, and new table games players get $100 in match play. Must be 21 or older and a valid Seminole Wildcard member to participate. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, please call 1-888-ADMIT-IT.
At MD Now, they get you in and out super fast. Some other places have an hour wait before they see you. No, at MD Now, they strive to get you in and out in less than an hour. New locations on South Dixie and Belvedere and in West Delray at Atlantic and Military. MDNow.com.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Shop thousands of cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans. Priced thousands below retail. 954-222-CARS. Offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
Tough day for Jay-Bird. Been trying to order food and it's just not been working out.
It's real raw right now. I don't even know if you want to talk to me.
He's very upset.
Yeah, I know.
Well, he put in an order.
Twice to the same restaurant. I won't say the name of it. It rhymes with Smop.
And 2 different food delivery services got back to him and said they've canceled the order.
We ordered the first one within 20 minutes later. They tell us it's been canceled. The second one we ordered 45 minutes later. They say, oh yeah, by the way, we're not getting your food.
We canceled your order.
Whoa.
So 2 hours later.
Is it you?
I don't know. Probably.
Has he been blackballed?
Have I been blackballed?
I don't know.
Great question.
Did Suits blow it? He was the one ordering it. The kid, the prodigy. He doesn't take as much time and as much pride as ordering food as some of us do.
What's his track record on ordering food?
He's at about an 89%. I'd give him an 89.
So he's got some flaws.
He's got much room to improve on.
I heard Jay-Bird yell at Suits. Suits! This food order comes first. Kvj TV comes second.
I was kidding. Don't make it seem like I'm really
I
mad
love that
at
we
you.
don't critique anyone here on their actual radio skills. We only critique on whether or not they can order food promptly and properly.
What happened,
Look, Suits is taking it hard, too.
Hey, my food was included in this. I just want to put it on record. I'm starving over here. But, I mean, look, the food stuff you take hard. That's the important stuff.
We're both reeling.
I know it is.
We're both reeling.
Yeah, I can
it's
tell.
a tough day.
Yeah, Jay-Bird honestly is just like a shell of a man.
I am. I'm kind of annoyed.
Maybe I have to like you. Ooh, did I say the name?
Well, they couldn't figure it out from Schmop. So.
Yeah.
Maybe they know it's you by your order because you are very specific.
Oh, get out of here! We ordered from 2 different apps. It's just a bad day, baby. It's just a bad day.
What was your order? What were you going to get?
I ordered 3 grilled cheeses. I had 3 hash browns. I had 3 French fries. I had.
Is this for just breakfast or is this?
It is. I like the dab. You know what I mean. I like the variety. I had a lot of honey mustard. A lot of honey mustard. A good $6 worth of honey mustard.
There were 14 items on the order.
14 items on your breakfast order,
For
right?
2 people.
And because I wanted to try their cupcake pancake.
Cupcake.
We overwhelmed the kitchen.
That should
That's
be
why
your
I didn't
name.
come.
Cupcake over here.
Cupcake.
Look at him.
Cupcake.
I don't know if this gets you going, but Subway's got people chattering today. They're offering up a new type of bread for their subs.
All right, well, let's get into it.
It's the ultimate cheesy garlic bread, is what they're calling it. And what they do is they have a garlic butter spread made with real butter and roasted garlic. And they take 2 types of cheese, melted Parmesan and shredded mozzarella.
Okay.
And they put it all over both ends of it, so you've got it just oozing right out. Nice piping hot.
Wow, that sounds delish.
Yeah, so that's the new thing.
Sounds good.
Oh, you're working me up in a frenzy.
For a guy who's starving, you got to stop talking about food.
I got blue nards right now. I haven't eaten.
That affects your nards?
I think you have blue belly.
I got blue belly. You know what I meant.
Like, what are you doing to that food?
I got blue belly.
Oh, jeez.
Are you American pieing your food?
Oh, I would right now. I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry.
Yeah.
I feel like I haven't eaten in 9. I feel like I'm 9 days I haven't eaten.
Yeah?
And I ate a lot last night.
Well, that's good news. Have you ever heard of Open Table, Virginia?
Yes.
Okay.
You make reservations on it for dining.
Okay. Well, they have gone out and they've listed the top restaurants in the U.S.
Ooh.
Only 4 Florida restaurants made the list. And they said that was really kind of low because Florida is the nation's 3rd largest state, 21 million people. New York has 19.8 million, yet we lag far behind other states. Like, I think it was Texas that had 8.
Oh.
Yeah, and you're like going, okay, so wait, they got better restaurants in South Florida and
Let
Florida?
me guess, it's barbecue or Tex-Mex. Boring.
Yeah, so apparently they listed the top 100 restaurants in alphabetical order based on user reviews. 2 of them are in Palm Beach County. 1 is in Miami-Dade.
Can I guess the Palm Beach County?
Yeah, go ahead. What do you think?
Show me Bucan.
Okay.
Can I guess?
Bucan is on there.
Okay.
Yeah, Jaybird.
Show me Red Lobster.
Red Lobster.
Yeah, that's a national chain. Bucan is correct, though. That's
Okay.
one of them. There's another one in Boca that made the
Boca.
list. Yeah.
Boca.
Yeah.
Is there any way I could get this answer?
There's no chance. I could have a gun to your head.
Really?
There's no way you would ever get this.
Does it start with a B?
No.
Does it start with an M?
Yeah, well, maybe. Yeah. You could, there's an M in it. It's one of those multiple names.
Like
it's not simple like Bucan.
It's like I know nothing about Boca. Fancy stuff. Is it macaroni something?
Macaroni
Macaroni
Grill? Macaroni Grill.
Kevin, show me Macaroni Grill.
Well, macaroni grill's very fancy in my house.
Macaroni Grill. No, it's not.
Damn
Is it Max's?
It is La Nouvelle Maison.
Oh, I don't know that one.
Yeah.
And Fancy Pants doesn't even know that one.
Well, I don't know Boca.
Yeah.
I just don't.
Okay. And then the one that made it in Miami-Dade was KYU. It's in Wynwood.
KY?
KYU.
I'm going to KYU.
No, please
KYU.
don't. I'm married.
Yeah, I haven't heard that one. Yeah, so that's all they had. And so, yeah, some people are a little bit upset at Open Table, but I guess it's just on the reviews they got. Like, why is there not more Florida restaurants in there?
Killing me. You're talking about restaurants. And there's no food in sight.
He's so hungry.
Like more hungry than a normal morning.
Coming up, another food bit. We're
I
going to talk about our favorite kind of Christmas cookies.
I gotta go. I gotta get with Suits. I gotta get with the
You got to
kid.
regroup.
We gotta regroup. Mama, we got Mama over here. We got her eggs. Look at her. She needs eggs.
Okay.
I'll be fine. I don't know if you will.
I am not fine.
Fun little list coming up here that was on Reddit. It is things men do after the age of 30 that look pathetic and immature. And
flip out because they can't get IHOP. And have a temper tantrum in the hall.
I think I might be on this list a bunch.
You think? Okay. We'll see how well Jaybird matches up to it next.
Listen for the best.
Poor Jaybird. Thumbelina came in here with Burger King.
Oh, it smells the home of the Whopper in there.
The hits keep on coming.
Oh, man. It's like you're all trying to break a man.
Jaybird just trying to get some food.
You ever have that? You have a plan and it's just not working out.
It is not. The stars are not aligning for you.
Yeah, it's just tough. Well, it's an interesting list that is out. It's the things men do after 30 that look pathetic and immature.
Maybe it's not the right time to go over this list, Kev.
He's fragile.
Yes, we're discussing they flip out when they can't get their fast food order to come through. Maybe add that to the list. This was what they were discussing on Reddit. This is kind of like a raise your hand poll, but you just got to like blurt it out. If the answer is yes, that this applies to you, you've got to let us know here. Okay. Have you ever quit a video game because of your rage?
Yeah. Yes. There's a basketball game me and Denny's were playing a while ago, and I could not beat him. And he would beat me with the last 2 seconds every single time. And I just, the last time he did it, because I thought I was going to win, no!
Jason stands up and shouts.
I mean, like a child.
Yeah. I've done that with my son playing that baseball game.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so we're all immature. Have you ever railed on someone else's taste in music?
Oh, man.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I just was complaining about that Mo Bamba song earlier this week.
We all were.
Yeah. Okay.
We're all 4 of us are men over our 30s.
Yeah, bro.
Argue with internet trolls?
I just did. I literally just did. I was just. This guy hates my guts. I was just arguing with him over. It was over a text, but still, same thing.
What did he say?
Oh, this guy hates my guts. He calls me J-turd all the time.
Aww.
He just hates me. He thinks I'm the worst. He sends 11 text messages a day how much he hates me and how I bring the show down and everything I do between the movies that I've done, the songs that I write, the things that I bring up.
Why his ass keep listening?
Hates when I bring up my family.
He said, why does J-Turd shove his bleeping family down our throats? Bleep his drunk ass and his family.
We like his family.
Oh, that was just one of many attacks. But he does this all the time. But yeah, I was just arguing with him.
This dude don't know what's up.
Yeah.
I'm immature.
Jaber, when it's J-Turd, you got nothing, Kenny. I'm going to have us play that so much. You're going to hate it. Love Pablo Escobar. So, yes, he's fighting with the trolls.
Exactly.
And is a national treasure, by the way.
Thank you very much. You show some respect, damn it.
Mm-hmm. Things men do after 30 that look pathetic and immature. Flat brim ball caps with skater shoes.
Oh, that would be Denny's.
That's my cut.
That is Denny's over there.
It is.
Telling fart jokes in a professional setting.
That's everybody here.
Yeah. I love fart jokes.
Yeah, come on. Chain vaping in front of a public setting.
Boom! Right here.
Used to.
Yeah, I'm making changes.
Yeah, because he doesn't vape anything else.
Yeah, I mean, hey. We're going to put it under the microscope.
He's legal, y'all.
That's true, yeah. Puff away.
Yeah, don't hide.
Oh, and I do.
You a dragon.
Things men do after 30 that look pathetic and immature. Collecting toys.
Okay.
Well, I don't think anyone here. Oh.
Escobar.
Just bought a toy yesterday.
I don't know anybody who's gone overboard with that one.
Oh, yeah, someone's clearly running from. I don't know what's happening to me.
He was trying to explain to me all the different toys in his apartment the other day. And the level. There's one special case. There's one special. It's a glass enclosed. It's real fancy. And he was trying to explain to me all the different levels. And I think I fell asleep standing up.
He did a real snore.
Wow. Well, I thought we had a moment. I guess your drunk ass nodded off during that. By the way, it was still daylight out, and she had the biggest cup of wine I've ever seen.
It was a cup of champagne.
Oh, yeah.
Cup of champagne.
It was a 24-ounce plastic cup of champagne.
I'm not even kidding. The Lyft driver had to help her with the cup. It was that big.
That's why they call him Lyft.
Can you lift that cup?
Arguing with kids that aren't yours.
Oh, that's uncomfortable.
Guilty.
And things men do after the age of 30 that look pathetic and immature. Wear fake glasses to look smart or to cover your wrinkles.
I haven't worn those in a long time. But I made the list.
Very immature crew.
Did you miss a segment from the KVJ Show? Find it on kvjshow.com or soundcloud.com/KVJ Show.
I gotta tell you, everybody in my house loves our Sleep Number bed so much. I often wake up and all the kids are in the bed. That's how much they love it. These Sleep Number beds are amazing. If you and your partner disagree on mattress firmness, you can set the bed to different sides on either side.
Yeah, come in and see the newest Sleep Number 360 smart beds now. This is not a bed, it's a brighter you for the holidays from $9.99. From $9.99 to what? It doesn't say it.
Well, they start at $9.99.
Oh, they start at $9.99. That was smooth. Take two.
It's live.
I'm so sorry to everybody involved. Why did I got fancy?
Yeah, you had to read.
And you turned off my mic.
What are you doing with that fancy reading?
This is what happens when we don't feed him.
Yeah, I guess so. Yes, it is a fantastic bed. The thing I love the most about it is you can actually get the Sleep Number app. It'll let you know how you're actually sleeping at night. You can make changes so that you get the best night's sleep possible.
Sleep Number is the official sleep and wellness partner of the NFL. You'll only find a Sleep Number bed at a Sleep Number store. I went to the mall at Wellington Green.
I went to the Town Center Mall in Boca.
Check them out, Northwest Federal Highway in Jensen Beach.
And when you go in, tell them the KVJ Show sent you in.
At JM Lexus, you won't find any hidden fees, just our lowest price, right from the beginning. No more haggling or negotiating. And if we lower the price within the calendar month, we'll refund the difference. Change your mind? We have a 72-hour, no questions asked return policy. Welcome to Lexus Plus, where a single, dedicated consultant will personalize your experience from start to finish, and you'll get our best price up front. Because at JM Lexus, the only one that matters is you.
Hugh Jackman World Tour. The man, the music, the show. Hugh Jackman performing live with an orchestra. Saturday, July 6th at BB&T Center. Tickets on sale this Friday, 10 a.m. at HughJackmanTheShow.com. Hugh Jackman, live in concert.
I can't wait to see you.
Boca Raton has a new hotspot. It is Wish, the newest hot upscale lounge with gourmet food, signature cocktails, and drink and bottle specials. Check out their website, wishbocaevents.com, for all the upcoming performers. Every Saturday night is Ladies' Night at Wish in Boca Raton. Ladies get free entry, 2-for-1 drink specials, $100 bottles, and the kitchen's open all night. Make all your wishes come true. For more info, visit wishbocaevents.com.
Feed the block with a little help from Publix. Get fully cooked smoked chicken, ribs, and pulled pork that are perfect for any gathering. All you have to do is heat and eat. And don't forget to grab some sauces, such as traditional sweet and spicy, Carolina-style mustard, sweet and tangy vinegar, and Alabama-style white. Stop by the Publix deli to see all the delicious options for your next barbecue. Visit Publix.com/smokehouse to learn more. Publix, where shopping is a pleasure.
You know, it's our number one goal as parents to keep the kids safe. And this holiday season, everybody's schedules are going to be off a little bit. You know, schools close and relatives start arriving. So this may leave you juggling a complicated mix of people and schedules. And that can sometimes create unexpected safety challenges for you and your family. Go online today. There's a really cool app and website. Every Parent, one word, Every Parent. It's a free local service brought to you by the Children's Services Council. And what it gives you is just great ideas and safety tips. It's stuff that maybe you wouldn't have even thought about. Safety proofing your home, raising healthy and happy kids and a happy family is hard work. And so just one little resource more that can help you out and be in your corner and give you the right tip at the right time could be awesome. So download the app today. It's a free service. Put it right onto your smartphone. It's one word, Every Parent. That's one word, Every Parent, a free service from the Children's Services Council.
Here's a holiday gift for you to two great concerts coming to Abacoa in Jupiter. Toots in the Maytals Sunday, January 13th, and Pepper with Sticky Fingers Thursday, March 14th. Right now, for a limited time, go to eventbrite.com, use code LOYAL, and get discounted tickets for both shows.
Oh, if there is one thing I love, it is a nice, juicy burger. It's Tracy St. George, and I am always loving a nice, hot, juicy steak burger from Steak 'n Shake. Right off the grill, made when you order it. And they're getting crazy right now with the 4 for $4 menu. Yeah, you're going to go in there with a $5 bill, come out full with change. Ready to hear this lineup? Your choice of 3 delicious steak burgers or chicken fingers, plus Steak 'n Shake's famous thin and crispy fries with a delicious chocolate chip cookie, and then your choice of another side. Have you ever had Steak 'n Shake's coleslaw? Creamy coleslaw is so delicious. Or with fall being here, maybe you want to warm up with a cup of chili. You know how cold it gets here in Florida. Can I tell you what my dream 4 for $4 deal would be? The original double and cheese steak burger. 2 hot off the grill steak burgers with thick American cheese, those delicious thin and crispy fries, fab cookie, and a side of baked beans. The 4 for $4 deal goes on right now at Steak 'n Shake.
Looking for a quality education that's affordable, convenient, and leads to a great job? Look no further than Indian River State College. Registration for spring classes is now open, so apply today or register now at irsc.edu.
Hey, what's going on? It's Virginia. Come join me and the WRMF Street Team. We'll see you this Saturday, December 8th at Legacy Place starting at 11 for the Holiday Village Spectacular. Visit with Santa and his friends and be sure to bring your camera to snap pictures. For details, go to shoplegacyplace.com.
Call your legal team at Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE for a consultation.
It's the last chance to gift the Peloton bike in time for the holidays. Order by December 10th and get guaranteed delivery by December 25th. For more details, see onepeloton.com. Just go to onepeloton.com or visit the Peloton showroom at Town Center at Boca Raton.
This report sponsored by Peloton, the perfect gift for them and you.
Do you need more KVJ Show? Find everything KVJ at kvjshow.com.
Well, I got this email from Kim in Miami. Apparently she wants a little bit of feedback. I believe from Jaybird. I think that maybe she thinks that he would know something here, our own resident Dr. Love.
All right, let's get into it.
It's something going on in her relationship and in the bedroom.
Oh, all right.
And is this a sign of trouble in her relationship, or is this something that is standard and normal?
Okay, if there's one thing he knows, it's his way around the bedroom. Right, Bird?
No, I know my way around the kitchen way better.
You do? Okay.
Yes.
You ever do that in the kitchen?
Yeah,
I thought so. Okay.
We've seen the pictures. What are you asking?
That's what I thought.
I've seen him tethered to a stove.
Yes. Well, you get everything you need right there in the kitchen.
You're right.
Why not? So, Kim, what exactly is happening here? And this is in your sex life. What is going on?
Okay, so the only way that I can enjoy sex with my boyfriend is if I think of someone other than him.
Okay, so I think your phone dipped out there. I think basically you only get maximum enjoyment out of lovemaking if you are having a fantasy or imagining that you're with somebody else other than your man at the time.
Wait, so if I don't picture someone else, I can't fully enjoy it.
Okay.
Oh. Have you always had this kind of issue, or is it just with your current person?
It's never been this much, but I have had the issue in the past, but it wasn't all the time.
Are you grossed out by your current person?
No, not at all. I enjoy having sex with him, but I don't know, I feel like I love him very much.
Mm-hmm.
But just like, I can't finish if I don't think of someone else, if you know what I mean.
There must not be that. There's maybe that love, but there's not, in a sense, that steamy, passionate lust.
The only thing that sounds a little weird is the fact that this isn't the first time it's happened with him. So you're saying this has happened in other relationships where you have to think about somebody else, but it's a little bit more prevalent now?
Yeah. I mean, I've done it before, but it's like now I can't really fully enjoy it if I don't think it's someone else.
Yeah, with the person that you're currently with, it's would you say it's pretty much every time, Kim, that you fantasize about somebody else?
Yeah, it is every time. Like I said, I can't finish if I don't think of someone else.
Okay. Is that a major problem for the relationship? Is this standard? Do a lot of people go through this kind of thing?
I mean, I don't know if it's a major problem for the relationship if everything else is going good. I mean, if you say you love him and you guys get along and it's just something you're keeping to yourself. I've always been a I've always been someone that thinks you can't control a lot of the things you think sometimes.
Okay.
I don't know. What do you think, Virginia?
And sometimes your thoughts need to stay in your head. Like, I definitely wouldn't tell him this, but I don't think you're weird.
And I don't think this is a deal breaker or anything that your relationship's in trouble. If your real relationship is good and you're still having sex and you're kind of just thinking about something else.
So this isn't kind of like in your car where like the brake light's on. You got a major malfunction in this relationship. You think it's something, you just keep riding along.
I don't, look, who am I to say? I don't know. I mean, when it comes to relationships, I think everyone's different and everyone's are set to different things. And it's all about how you treat one another to each other. And I don't know, is this a bad thing? Would you be, I don't think you definitely never celebrate and tell that person.
Never. You never tell them. But I think it's probably a little normal, especially after you've been with the same person for a while. Fantasies are normal.
I wonder if there's anybody else that would let us know that they are in what they believe to be a very healthy relationship, but they do exactly what Kim does here, and that when they get intimate with their partner, whom they love, they are pretty much every time fantasizing about somebody else.
I think the problem happens when you articulate saying, I'm thinking about my ex, or I'm thinking about that girl from the ale house. Then you're going to get some issues, but I don't know. I think it's one of those things you just don't say anything.
Don't.
If things are good in your relationship other than this one thing, I don't think it's a bad thing. But what do I know? I haven't really.
Is it completely normal, or is it a major red flag in your relationship? 877-979-WRMF. You can sound off right now. 877-979-9763 here at the KVJ Show. Shedding a little bit of light on Kim's fantasizing here. She with her guy. She's like, oh, yeah, I love him, but if I want to really get charged, I got to fantasize about somebody else while I'm with them.
Like the Kevin Ralston.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm sure. Apparently, that's not that rare because 98% of men and 80% of women have reported fantasizing about somebody other than their current partner at least occasionally.
You just can't celebrate it and let that person know.
Exactly. Keep it in your head where it belongs.
They say lots of the time those fantasies are kind of playing our heads while we're actually getting it on with our partner. And most people don't classify this as cheating. But there is one time where it does become a problem, and most people agree that if you're regularly fantasizing about a person who's in your life and that you see regularly, by fantasizing about them nonstop, it actually starts to increase attraction. And they found through studies that you become a lot more likely to actually bring the fantasy to reality the more you rehearse it in your head.
So if you're going to think of people, think of a ton of people is what you're saying.
Yeah, or people that are not attainable. People that you don't see every day. Like if there's somebody you work with that you would really, boy, if you were given the chance, and so every time you're with your partner, you're fantasizing about that person, they say that's when it becomes problematic.
Okay, but if there's let's say there's a woman that is fantasizing about Kevin all the time. She doesn't see him, she hears him. She sees him on Facebook. It gets her going. That's who she thinks of. You're cool with that, right? We're good.
Yeah, I mean, he's a celebrity. He's unattainable.
Wow, come on.
Yes.
Two shows.
No one.
Or 1.5, kind of. I heard you still do stuff.
You dabble.
You dabble in it.
Yeah, every now and then I go. I do more of a sports event now. That's really about it. Isabella's on here from Port St. Lucie. Would you agree with this, Isabella?
I don't necessarily think that I'm thinking of somebody else, but I'm replaying porn scenes in my mind.
Oh.
Yeah, and I think, just basically what, I'm reading here from it, that would be a lot better. It just seems like the dividing line is if your fantasies are about somebody that you're running into, then it starts with the thought.
Attainable.
Yes. And then it's just, you start to obsess over it. And then if you're in that, you're like going, oh my gosh, I fantasize about this moment so often. And if you both have that moment of weakness, that's when, bam, what do you know? So if you are somebody like Kim, don't necessarily, beat yourself up about it, but just maybe analyze, okay, well, who am I fantasizing about?
The good thing is you just said 90% of people say it's normal, so you're not the only one. You're not going crazy.
Weird.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so there you go. All right, any comments to add to it? You can always get a hold of us, 877-979-WRMF. Call or text 877-979-9763 here at the KVJ Show.
You're listening to the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Johnny, your elves got to step it up. It's time for the big finish at Arrigo.
We're on it, Jimmy.
Johnny, what's wrong with your voice?
Don't know. Maybe I'm shouting too much.
It's the big finish event at Arrigo Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat. Hurry and save up to 30% off MSRP on over 4,500 new vehicles.
Johnny, that green suit makes you look shorter.
That's it. I'm putting you on a naughty list. You gotta go Arrigo.
Select models, amounts vary, plus tax, tag, title, dealer install option, $7.99 dealer fee. Rebates apply to dealer. See dealer for details.
Get on board the most magical ride of the year. Grab your golden ticket for the Polar Express Fort Lauderdale train ride on Brightline, running on select dates through January 1st. Enjoy holiday fun for the whole family with exciting performances, hot chocolate, cookies, and a special visit from Santa. Visit FTLThePolarExpressRide.com for tickets and start a new family tradition. That's FTLThePolarExpressRide.com.
There is one thing I love about Greek Moving and Storage. Good Greek, Spiro runs the show over there. They are so charitable. Every time we ask them to help out with our charity or with the KVJ Volunteer Army, they jump at the chance because they're good guys and they want to help our community. That's who you want to do business with. People who care about your community like you do. Call our friend Spiro if you've got a move coming up. He and his company, they run a tight ship. He's a former Miami-Dade SWAT police officer, so they're on point. All you have to do is pick up your mobile phone and dial ** Greek. That's ** Greek. They will come out and give you a full quote, and when they do your move, it is truly amazing. They will full service style take care of every detail. They bring the boxes, they pack up all your stuff for you, they move it, and then they unpack it, taking the boxes with them. Could you imagine your move being done in a matter of hours? Yeah, what would have taken you weeks takes them hours. ** Greek on your mobile phone. Good Greek Moving and Storage, the official movers of the Miami Marlins.
The season of free is in full swing at T-Mobile. And this time, we're going big. Like the biggest screen you'll ever see at T-Mobile big. Because we're giving away 50-inch Samsung 4K TVs. You heard right, a free 50-inch TV delivered in time for the holidays when you get one of the latest Samsung phones and add a line. Buy a phone, get a free TV. It's that... Whoa.
Where is it? We're here for the free Samsung TV.
Hey, careful. How'd you get in here? This is a recording studio, guys. You have to go to the store.
Oh. To T-Mobile.
Okay, so if you missed out on Black Friday, then this is your second chance. Score a free 50-inch Samsung 4K TV, but only if you get to a T-Mobile store right now. Because from the looks of it, this deal isn't going to last long. Come join us at T-Mobile before it's too late.
At participating stores, offer fulfilled by Samsung with online redemption code. Qualifying credit, new line of service, timely redemption, and phone finance agreement required. 2 new lines required for new customers. 1 offer per account.
I'm a real person, real voice, and a real face. Even though you can't see it because, radio invisibility. You know what else is super duper real? Geico Local Offices. A Geico local agent could tailor fit a policy to you, which could save you hundreds on your car insurance. All because Geico local agents keep it real, with real savings and real service. Really?
And there's more. A Geico local agent could help you with more than just auto policies, like motorcycle, boat, and RV insurance. Stop by or give them a call today.
Washing my nose, oh yeah.
I'm a shower curtain, and I do one thing. Keep water from leaking everywhere. So you see why I feel useless compared to Geico, who does so much more. Like, not only could Geico save you money, but they've been around for over 75 years. And they give you 24/7 access online, over the phone, or on the Geico app. And they've got a 97% customer satisfaction rating. They do all this while I have to listen to this chucklehead. Oh, good, he stopped.
Washing my toes.
Oh, great, an encore.
Geico. Expect great savings and a whole lot more.
Nowcar.com. Buy your next Chevrolet 100% online and skip the dealer. Nowcar has a huge selection of new Chevrolet Malibus, Silverados, Equinoxes, Camaros, and more. Nowcar delivers straight to your door. Find the new way to buy a new car. Nowcar. Search Nowcar.com.
A new Planet Fitness is coming soon. To celebrate, join our judgment-free zone for just $1 down and then $10 a month. You'll get brand new cardio and strength equipment, plus free fitness training and a totally friendly staff. This offer won't last. Just $1 down and then $10 a month. Join today at our pre-sale location or at planetfitness.com. Planet Fitness, the judgment-free zone.
Don't wait. Visit our newest location in the Port St. Lucie Town Center and sign up today.
Annual membership fee applies. Participating locations only. See club for details.
For top quality floors at rock bottom prices, come to Floor & Decor.
The largest tile and wood place I've ever seen in my life.
It's every color, it's every style.
It's a one-stop shop. We got exactly what we wanted and we paid the price that we were looking for.
Why wouldn't you want to save money and make your house look great?
The Design Center is total inspiration.
These guys know their stuff.
Hands down, the best place for floors, no question.
Floor & Decor. For a store near you, visit flooranddecor.com.
JJ Hottail here for Direct Auto and Life Insurance. You wouldn't go to the beach without sunscreen. Ow! Ow, ow, ow. So why go driving without auto insurance? Maybe you think because you have a lapse in coverage you can't get a great rate. Well, put your sunscreen on and head over to Direct Auto. Get a low rate without a credit check. Don't go without, go with Direct. Stop by a Direct Auto location, call 1-877-GO-DIRECT or visit directgeneral.com today. Direct General Group, Nashville, Tennessee. How you buy can impact costs. Rates vary. No credit check in Florida and North Carolina only.
I'm a big believer in pre-owned vehicles, and at Braman Motor Cars, they got some of the best you are going to get, saving you thousands of dollars on BMWs, Porsches, Minis. What they do is they've got these like demonstrator and loaner cars, fantastic vehicles, very low mileage. They've barely been off the lot. Yet you're going to save thousands of dollars by picking up one of these cars because you're going to get every single write-down, incentive, and discount, saving you thousands of bucks. And they got to get rid of the 2018s they got right now to make room for the 2019s. So you walk in with all the power. You can also get 0% financing and no payments until March of 2019 on a BMW, a Porsche, a Mini. And you still get Club Braman, all these really cool events, like if you go out to Polo, the Braman Motor Car Tent that's out there, or other kind of like VIP events you get to check out, like they got one tonight at Porsche that I'm going to go to. But you got to be a member of Club Braman to get into all these really awesome events. Saving thousands all the way through December 10th. Just look online for the deals right now at BramanMotorcars.com.
Look at you listening to the KVJ show on 97.9 WRMF. Lucky.
I thought it was kind of interesting. A lot of older people do not believe in banks. I don't know if it goes all the way back to the Great Depression. They had a rush on the banks back in the day. But there are a lot of older people that will stash their money in weird spots in their house. And Jaber's got a buddy, his 99-year-old grandma just passed away.
99 years old, man.
Oh, bless her heart.
That's a great run.
That is. Really solid run. My gosh, it's crazy. And they're going through and kind of getting everything out of the house and doing all that kind of stuff now. And they keep finding like wads of cash all over the place.
That's a nice treat.
Well, they said she hid it in so many weird areas. She had it in boxes in the freezer. She had it in under like the toilet area. It was all through. They think there's stuff buried in the backyard.
Do they need help going through her stuff?
Yeah, I knew you were going to ask me that. I knew you were going to ask me where she lived. They think it's in the backyard. They think it's also in her wall, and they've already found roughly $7,000 all around the house.
Holy moly!
Yeah, they found money, a big thing of money in an old cereal box. The food was still in there, so it's in the cupboards.
I mean, Grandma got creative.
I've heard of older people doing that kind of stuff before.
They think it's in the walls?
Yeah.
Like Grandma, like what? She went in the wall and put drywall back up over it?
They are thinking she put it all over her property because she was that scared that someone's going to steal her money. She was petrified of the banks. Yeah. She lived back in the olden times.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. What a fun scavenger hunt for all of your relatives after you die.
Do you get to keep it, though? How does that work?
Well, it would be part of whatever her estate is. And it depends upon if it's claimed or not. Then, there are all kinds of issues where families fight over stuff. I mean, $7,000. I don't know if anybody go too crazy over that.
But
it's some mad money, but
that's the beginning. Though they think there's more money there. They think it's all through the house.
Again, I'd like to offer my services.
Yeah.
Well, he told me they've only gone through a quarter of her stuff, and that's how much they've already found.
Wow. Yeah.
They're just going. They haven't even got to the boxes of the attic yet.
So, are they going to tear out walls looking for the money, or are they just going to be like, if it's in there, it's just going to stay in there?
I have no idea what they're going to do yet. To be quite honest.
Yeah, because the only problem, you could completely destroy the house,
and it's not in the wall, and then you're like,
it's not on the wall, and now you've got all the money to repair it is going to be what you just found in all the cash that was laying around the house.
I don't know. Drywall is pretty cheap. I'd say look for patches in the wall.
Yes.
Look for any inconsistencies. And if Grandma had put something in there and then patched over it, I'm definitely going to want to look behind that one.
That's exactly why they want to go through the walls, because there's inconsistencies with the wall
Wherever
area.
there's patches, that's probably where you should look first.
It's kind of like an Easter egg hunt.
I think it's an awesome game for your grandchildren.
I got a buddy of mine who's not even close to being that old. He's our age, and he is petrified of the banks too, and wants to take all of his money out because he's afraid it's all going to go down. But they're going to lose. He's going to lose his money.
Well, you're insured FDIC up to $25,000.
You are talking way too smart. FDC, what?
What? What?
Never mind.
Gosh, what an annoying thing you just said.
There are some people that still believe in having at least a little bit of liquid cash ready to go. You never know. There are things that could happen, especially imagine with how we are so technically driven, and you got some Russian hackers that figure it out and they go in and start depleting bank accounts and messing with numbers, or they're able to completely crash a bank's infrastructure, and now all of a sudden your money is tied up digitally and you can't get anything. You're like, oh, what do we do?
Good point.
Denny's is another one. He talks about currency and how it could possibly change, and if it does, he's got a whole theory about money, and he's afraid it's going to go down at some point.
Yeah.
What if they change it all, Kev?
He's doing Bitcoin. Is that what you're doing, or something else? Yeah, they got the cryptocurrency you can do now, and other people will go out and they'll get gold or silver or Deutschmarks or something like that is...
So my fear lies in that they're going to change the whole system entirely. We're going to develop some sort of world currency. It's a currency that goes across the entire world, and that, I guess, in the transition, when you bring your money, show them how much you have, they translate it to whatever the world currency is. So technically, you could lose money if they change to a world currency if our money's worth less than whatever they're deeming the world currency to be at.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
World domination.
It's just something to be
the Illuminati.
Something to be wary of.
World currency, it should be green.
Like, we could all be using pesos.
Well, so there's an example, Kevin.
So would you still call a dime bag if you just bought it with like a euro?
I see you guys aren't taking this seriously.
Kevin's making fun of you.
I see you guys aren't taking this seriously, but be concerned.
I only called you in there so we could pile
I
on.
knew.
No, you're actually a smart cat.
Should have known.
I'm just kidding.
Should have known.
You know I love Denny's.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
He's going to come in here and be like, told ya.
He will. He's smarter than all of us.
It's kind of a fun game, though. Yeah, we're like, if You know it'd be it going, hey, just wait.
If I was grandma, I would have just made it fun and said, hey, guys, just to let you know, I hid all my money in the house.
Mm-hmm.
It's in the yard. It's in hiding spots. It's everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Go have fun trying to find it. I love you, grandma.
Yeah,
and then you've just created this awesome Hunger Games of money in your house.
Well, he was telling me that he doesn't even know if the grandma wanted anyone to know that there was money in there, that maybe someone else is supposed to. They're getting other stuff from her will. They didn't know any of this existed. That's why he was like, I can't believe this.
So she had other money besides the money hidden in the house?
Absolutely, yes.
Wow.
Yeah, sometimes you never know. It's very odd. You do hear those stories about when people die and then they crack into their will and you're like, whoa, and that woman that you don't think had any money had $8 million and she donates it to her local cat sanctuary.
Yes.
You're like,
You're
wow.
like, no.
Right.
What's a cat going to do with $8 million?
Meow. I'll show you.
Whatever meow wants.
Oh, someone's arguing the FDIC
What?
is 250.
How do you spell that?
DIC?
What?
The F? Is it F? Is it
F
F?
what?
Is it F?
What is it?
Is it F dick?
I guess it is.
It's F dick. That's what it said.
I never put that together.
Do you have to dump that? I don't even know.
No, it's just.
It's FDIC.
Yeah, this is FDIC. It's a.
No K.
Yeah. Acronym.
Yes. All right. Yeah. Gosh, I am so not an adult.
Mm-hmm. And what was your point?
They were calling Virginia wrong. You said you're the FDIC is.
He keeps saying it soft.
He does. He thinks he's.
I think it's challenging you on your numbers or something. I don't know. You said 25 grand.
My numbers could be wrong.
Yeah, they said $2,500,000.
What? What was that again?
I haven't been sleeping well. $250,000 for the FD.
The FD.
Oh, I love when we talk about smart things.
Does everybody know what that is? 10 people know.
No, a lot of people over 14, but.
Stop it.
All right, a lot of South Floridians made the people list the most intriguing. I'll let you know who next. We get a lot of interesting and intriguing people here from South Florida. Just look at People Magazine. You're going to see a lot of names of people that either currently reside or are from South Florida on their 2018 list of the 25 most intriguing people. Our Parkland teens made the list. People says because they went from everyday students to nationwide activists for school safety after surviving the deadly mass shooting at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School. Ariana Grande. She is from Boca Raton, went to North Broward Prep. She made the list. They say because she broke up with Mac Miller, had a wildly off-the-rails relationship with Pete Davidson. Then after Mac's death, she broke up with Pete, then released the hit Thank You Next, which is like the most streamed song in a day ever on YouTube.
Wow.
That makes her intriguing. Serena Williams made the list. Palm Beach Gardens resident. because she almost died while suffering serious blood clots while giving birth, and then she spent the year fighting sexism in tennis to come back and do great.
Okay, all right. The sexism in tennis, don't even get me started on that crap again. It was all, talk about someone with an agenda. That was horse crap.
Plus, he did at least battle back to be competitive again.
They proved it. They proved that men get punished more than women. She made that whole thing about sexism, and she was wrong about that. And if you're mad at me with my comments, send the emails to Kevin.
Yes. Meghan Markle. She's not a South Floridian, but she also made the list. I thought it was rather interesting.
She is fascinating. I saw a picture of her baby bump. Wow, it's growing.
It is, huh?
Yes, it's like one of those TMZ sneaky pictures.
Yep.
But she's definitely got a nice-sized baby bump.
Yeah, she went from being on the show Suits to marrying Prince Harry and becoming a member of the royal family.
Who made this list? Wait, who's doing this list?
It's People Magazine.
They suck.
You don't think she's one of the most intriguing people of 2018?
Jaybird, she became a princess. It's every American
Everybody
girl's
was watching
dream.
that wedding.
I'm still annoyed with the Serena about fighting sexism in tennis. Give me a break. That right there, your list is flawed.
Somebody's triggered.
Real triggered. Real triggered.
Seriously, when's your food getting here?
It hasn't come
Somebody's
yet.
hangry.
It hasn't come yet.
I mean, he is mad.
Well, it's a crap list.
You don't agree with the people that are on it?
Not Serena Williams, not for fighting sexism in tennis, not after her U.S. Open.
But she came back and was competitive again after going through...
No, she never even came back and said that she was wrong for calling that guy a liar, a thief, all that stuff.
Well, competitive. I'm saying competitive.
I don't know.
Okay. I was reading an article yesterday about Meghan Markle, and it was that Piers Morgan, he was writing about what a phony she was, because apparently when she was on Suits, he was a fan of the show, and so he was like tweeting at her, and they were friendly and would tweet back and forth a lot. She came to London, she met him, they sat, had lunch for 90 minutes, and then that night she was going to a party, and so he was kind of like saying, okay, how's your time, blah, blah, blah. And after they had lunch, that night at the parties when she met Prince Harry, they go on a date solo the next night, and he said she never responded to him again and totally ghosted him, and he was very bitter about it. And he said now all the inside stories coming out of the palace is that she's so tough to deal with, and she's a diva, and whatever she wants she gets. And so he went on to bash her pretty hard. Yeah. Cardi B made the list, most intriguing. That double platinum album, she's giving birth, she's throwing shoes at Nicki Minaj, and Jada Pinkett Smith. She's got that Red Table Talk on Facebook, and she is dropping all kinds of dirt on that.
She is. She is telling every story about herself.
Yep. Fascinating stuff. All right. Well, we got a raise your hand poll. We're going to let you know all the answers to that coming up on the After the Show podcast. Like who's done naughty things to someone else under the dinner table and what? Okay. Yep.
Remind me to dine with them.
I believe that was 75% of the show.
Yep.
A lot of stories.
That's right. All right, Jaybird, if you wrap it up here with a lovely thought today, my friend.
Live as you... Oh, boy.
What?
He's hungry. Forgive him.
Oh, boy. I'm so hungry.
How late are you going to stay here waiting for this food? This show's over.
Suits just texted me and said it's on its way right now.
Okay.
You're getting your eggs, Mama.
I'm not worried about me. I'm worried about you.
No, my Serena Williams rant had nothing to do with whether I was hungry or not. I would have ranted if I was full as a bull. But I am hangry. Live as if you were to die tomorrow. Learn as if you were to live forever.
Look at that.
Bam.
Your decision-making skills are on point. You're listening to the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.